contested catch guy. He's not to me a route runner. I don't think he's gonna make. I don't know.
He that possession receiver.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to. They're gonna
keep the chain moving. He can help keep the chain moving, bro. They already got another receiver. On that, it was a big dude. They had him feeding, but they got another big chain receiver, and he was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I think he was the.
Like this. I like a receiver here. I just like a different receiver.
Because when they benched Bryce and he came back, they had him and the other receiver and connecting.
I would like a better.
Excuse me.
Pick for that one. Oh, legit. They got the boy from South Carolina.
Right. Yeah, big boy. Yeah. Because at first he was drinking a couple of dollars, but you got to legit. Good thing they get another receiver, even if they don't keep these. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to get young, youthful talent around him to help grow with him.
All right, Saints in. Let's see what you got. You say Shador?
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
They ain't even had to wait long. Like, shit.
These next picks gonna go fast. Because all of these gonna
They should.
They need the top picks are the ones gonna take the hardest because you try to figure them out. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think all the rest of them, I wait for the next 32 just gonna pop.
Yeah, real quick.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna pop.
Real quick.
So you say Shador. I'll go with Shador at the Saints myself on that. I was really thinking that Shador was gonna go to the Raiders. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tom Brady, the whole I thought that fit, but
actually they were talking about it this week. The Saints is the best fit. If you think about it, the Saints or Pittsburgh, but they knew he wasn't gonna be up there that long.
I ain't gonna lie.
But the Saints is the best fit for Shador.
If Shador get picked right here, bro,
all they got to do is just think they go and get another wide receiver in the second round.
Come on.
Running back, but they need a better running back. So
gonna get him already.
He's gonna get defense. It was already like top 10, top 15. You feel me?
They got rid of Cameron Jordan. They got rid of No, they got rid of them. They take. I'm telling you, they uncut them. Go put. I'm telling you that. No lie. They got rid of.
Who he playing with?
Oh, they just released him. I just don't keep signing up with nobody else.
Oh, Cameron Jordan still with him, G. Cameron Jordan still with him. You might have let some other folk go. With
Yeah, they need a quarterback quit messing around with Taysom Hill and all that bullshit they got down now. Then you can get the folks, you can get the black, you can get them folks back coming them game now, boy.
Bingo.
Now, you can really get them coming down there now, boy. You feel what I'm saying? You can really get them down there now, boy.
They still going.
Yeah, boy. You gonna know deal in them, boy. Gonna be in that game every time, boy. You gonna end up. You get them in there, you get them seats back filled up in New Orleans, get some money back in them. I like that. You got Michael Penny Jr. right there. You put Shador right there. That'll be a nice one.
Oh,
Who is this fucking guy? Nah, man, nah. Get out of here with this, bro. Get him off my TV, bro. No, remove him. This is ridiculous. Who is this guy?
So they got faith in.
This is overvalued.
They got faith in their quarterback then.
Who is the quarterback?
The boy they just got from the Raiders, evidently. No.
No, bro. He got contract disputes right now.
Shit. Evidently, they're
This
gonna try to work it out.
He overvalued in this position. You could have got him tomorrow. He ain't going nowhere. That's what I'm. Nah, this is an overvalued pick. This is a need. Like you were saying, this was fucking the draft up with this one. They're going for a need because he's an overvalued pick at this point in the draft.
No, because
you ain't taking him this high.
of course they need a quarterback though.
That's my point. That's why I'm saying this is a need because I guess you're looking for a quarterback later on. You're not thinking about a quarterback right now. This letting you know that you're not thinking about winning anything this season. The Saints are sucking this season, guaranteed. They're building for the next couple years.
Well,
they're not
to all the Saints fans that I know,
get ready to suck.
Congratulations.
Y'all are sucking this season.
Man, that bullshit though.
Shit. They ain't going to the play, won't smear the playoffs.
Ain't no disrespect to you, young man, and your family.
No disrespect to you, sir, and your family. I'm
Congratulations.
proud of you, sir, but damn that.
I'm talking about for real.
Yeah, no. Y'all are sucking. Because there's no tackle that's going to take you to the playoffs. Remember I said that. No one first-day tackle when you don't have another pick for the next 40 picks and you was trash this year before. Let's not do that. Okay, Amarion Hampton possibly at this pick. Or Trey Johnson from Michigan.
Man.
When was they released the schedule yet though?
Man.
They released the schedule next year though. I mean, is it tonight or tomorrow?
I don't know, man. My mind is on this damn dream. I can't believe this shit just working like that.
Yeah.
Like, you should do it right there. You have no quarterback, and y'all put a fucking offensive line. What that?
Got Dallas at 12.
What number they at now? 10?
No, you got Dallas at 12 now.
Yeah, they ain't no.
If I around and go get it.
You think them bitches finna get Shador? They ain't finna get Shador.
Now, Dallas Cowboy fans, I'm not, let me just say this. Now, I know y'all are slow and probably not understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth, so hopefully we'll get some subtitles under there so you guys can catch up. But this is your shot. If you ever want to turn your franchise around and make us, as fans, not detest you because you're slow and ununderstanding, this is the time.
Man, I hope Shador don't get to the game.
Golly.
Because he ain't gonna win shit. He gonna get the hell with.
So let me ask you this. Do you think he's better than Dak?
You're going to get much more. You should do than what you're getting out of them.
I do believe
this. Because at the end of the day, they both are good quarterbacks and they both need help. They got one wide receiver. Like, how the fuck is Shador gonna be able to excel with that shit there?
But at the end of the day, bro, they still got something.
Man, they ain't got shit.
They still got something.
Lies and false dreams and hopes and aspirations of doing shit that they once did. They ain't even do this shit no more. It's over. Fuck you think they finna get? Who you say?
Running back.
Running back.
Amarion Hampton, or one of them back from USC. I mean,
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yeah. You can fit down.
Fabian Henderson.
Yeah. Two. You fit more. So they're gonna need him.
still ain't need another review.
But either way it go, both running backs are fit because as much as they throw the ball with Caleb Williams, Judkins would be nice too. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought in the NFL, he's gonna come a time where you gotta get it hard, tough yardage, and he's a scared
When they go Judkins, if I'm looking at it like that, because Henderson he's a do-it-all back, but I think he's more of an outside back because he's the fastest of them.
Yeah, he's more of an inside back.
I think Judkins was the more of the.
Now he made most of his plays on the outside of Ohio State, but you got to keep in mind they interior offensive line might not have been as strong as the outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get a good offensive line.
So they took the tight end from Michigan.
Okay. He was decent.
Yeah, he was either him or the tight end, depending on who you like.
Yeah, but
gonna be him or Tyler Warren.
At the end of the day, that was bullshit now, because the tight end from Penn State is the best tight end in the draft. And I understand that you might feel the Michigan tight end fits you better, but at the end of the day, they both tight ends.
I think I think the Michigan tight end fits him better because he's a better blocker. You know what I'm saying?
But that boy from Penn State do it all, man. And look, man, they throw the ball more.
San Francisco,
they throw the ball more, bro. Think about it now. He gonna fit the offense better.
He's a better blocker, though.
Man, that boy from Penn State.
He's a better receiver. That's what I'm saying.
They gonna throw the ball more.
But I'm saying that's why he's gonna have look. He played
like throw the ball more.
He played kind of like the other boy too. He played like the boy from Michigan. Georgia.
That's a good catch.
Oh, he got the catch now.
That's a good catch, but I'm just saying though, you gonna go with the better. If you gonna go with the tight end, you gonna go with the better one.
See, he's more of a receiver. See, look, I think he's better here. See, that's what I'm saying. I think he's a better blocker here. You know what I'm saying? Now, he's more of a wide receiver body. See, Tyler Warren is a full tight end body. See, he's a smaller, more movable body. You see what I'm saying?
That's my point, D. You saying stuff that is backwards.
How?
Because
what I'm saying? How you saying?
Because what are they gonna do more in Chicago? What are they gonna do more?
Throw in. They're gonna do, but he gonna block on some plays too, though.
You know they're gonna throw the ball.
Right,
more.
but
they don't throw the ball by 60% and they're gonna run it 40.
So on that 40%, would I want to have the better blocker on the 40%?
You want the better pass catcher, man.
I'm saying, okay, I understand what you're saying, but if I as an offensive coordinator value blocking in my tight end, would I take the better blocker? Even though if I'm evaluating them both,
I don't think that matters if your goddamn offensive line do their job. If they offensive line do their job, it's their running back job to chip, block, and have my back, not the tight end. The tight end need to run that goddamn route. So I want the best route runner.
See, your tight end go.
Well, I know it depends on the offense too.
No, it depends on the side, because the tight end on this side, you're gonna chip the tight end on this side.
What I'm saying is depending on the offense that you're running.
Right, and I think that with him being the type of offense that they do run, when they want to move the tight end around as much as they moved them around in Michigan, I think that'll suit him well, because I don't think but he moved around in Penn State, but I don't think he moved around as much as they moved him in Michigan because of the offense they played.
But you talking about moving in the formation to block.
No. With him, no. Notice when they were showing his highlights, he was moving in a position to take out routes, not to block. I just said he's a better blocker. But they move him around in a position just like how you would move like Taysom Hill, Wildcat. So he'll be in the backfield. He'll be on this side. I just think he's a better blocker than Tyler Warren. I think Tyler Warren's a better receiver.
But if you're a better blocker, the way my mind goes, I want the better blocker. They finna put the ball in Caleb Williams hand and try to treat him like he Joe Burrow, and the rest of the top-notch quarterbacks that they're not finna line up and just hand the ball on play action and then throw it. So, be that as it may, I'm thinking with the way my mind is working, I want the better one. So it goes down to which one blocks to do. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the one that not only catch the ball, but can block good, like you were saying. But if I'm in a pass-happy offense like what Chicago is trying to do, I want the one that's going. You know they gonna be. They not finna run no fucking ball. They ain't got no. They offensive line ain't even built to run the ball. It's built to pass block. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that, but I just think that they're restructuring their offense inside of this draft.
Well, coach.
So you know what I'm saying? So I think they're trying to restructure it with what.
That's why I say it depends on what he's looking for. But at the end of the day, I was just going on what you had said. So if you gonna throw the ball more, and we all know coming from where he coming from out of Detroit, they like to throw the ball. You know the quarterback they like to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I want that tight end that's gonna be out there lined up like a wide receiver and lined up next to that tackle. Like I can move him around. He can line up in the backfield next to the quarterback.
Well, if they ran that offense like Detroit ran it, what they gonna run it? They gonna run it. Now remember, this the
I know
running backs.
I understand, and I understand Detroit does try to have a balanced attack when it comes to running and passing. I understand that.
I think they run,
but
I think they like.
That's why I said it all goes back. It all goes back.
Fucking chain this nigga got on, bro.
It all goes back to one thing. At the end of the day, it depends on the offense he's gonna run because when he was up there in Detroit, he might have ran the ball as much as he did because the coach wanted him to.
Two need to take Shador.
Them
motherfucker right there. 14.
What? You know.
You gotta take it.
I'm looking for another one though, cause they were shopping my tight end out, the starter. They were shopping him around. Seriously. They were shopping him around.
You can't have everything. Damn.
Man, look, in life, the goal in life is to get better. The goal in life is to get better, man.
Come on, boy, he can't even get in.
Look, man.
Eagles get in.
Not everything, they just get what they see.
That's everything.
No, they don't see everything.
All right, so who you think 49ers again?
Wide receiver.
Booker.
They just got rid of it. You remember Debo gone.
Booker. Or Burton.
They already got Burton.
Luther Burton, quarterback receiver from Missouri.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I would like
Either him or Booker, the boy from Ohio State.
Yeah, but they need a wide receiver.
Might go offensive line.
Too, you know why? They just showed Shador happy like ain't no sweat. He ain't go there.
The older man might be set up.
Yeah, it's set up. Him and his brother going. His brother gonna go in the third round.
Yeah, get him. They can pick him up.
And then they're gonna give him a contract.
You know what I'm saying? They can do the running. That's what I'm saying. They can do the running with him.
They just got no safety.
Yeah, they went Georgia. They went Georgia. What I told you when we talked earlier, you saying he was gonna fall. I said, ain't no way that boy fall that far. No way. How quick they got? You see how quick they didn't got that time down too. The first pick was 10 minutes. They don't got about a minute and something going every time now.
I'm glad though it's going fast. You ain't got to wait all that. Motherfucking time, man.
Stay along. Never told me, cowgirls, what you gonna do? Cowgirls, what you gonna do? Cowgirls, cheerleaders.
They got those stilettos on.
Where them girls at?
Where them girls at? Where them girls at? Where them girls at?
Where them girls at? Ladies.
On the corner twerking.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Broke back mountain.
To the brokest of the backers of the mountains of the top. Look at this. Yeah. But you did get you a player though.
You know what? We don't agree on much, but we sure agree on that.
The truth.
Fuck them girls.
Look like they trying to start with y'all. Look, now what if they start them with little Georgia, little Georgia defense?
Who?
They might be trying to start them with little Georgia defense, huh?
Who you talking about?
Them Cali guys. I mean, them Cali guys.
No, man. No, that boy there's the boy that just went to San
Francisco.
He gone. They just showing.
Now let's see what they got. Okay,
the pig is in.
Well, we got girls.
The pig is in.
Who's the newest lady to don his jersey?
Lady? You gonna say that?
Yeah, he's a lady.
No, them sluts.
Ooh, our Lord Jesus, boy, putting you on the side of the curb. Yeah. Well, you First Avenue material, boy. Yeah. The Third Avenue material. Boy, catch you down there at Shell. Right. Shell gas station, third, boy. Back in the day, 7-8. Ooh, budget motel booty.
Dirty slut.
Trash.
If you walking around with that star on, you a slut.
You terrible.
Trash.
Dookie to the bottom. Okay, let's see what they do. Let's see. This could be Amarion Hampton. This would be a great running back pick. Abuka would be a good pick.
Running back, to get a wide receiver to help out.
I'm saying Abuka or Burton.
Yeah, to help out CD Lamb and that.
Do cowboy shit. What the fuck is that? Because when it comes to the cowgirls, what can go wrong will go wrong.
That motherfucker got off them line.
And cowgirls gonna do cowboy shit.
Like they ain't getting no.
Now you did make a great point saying that they need an offensive lineman.
But I'm just saying they need 5.
You starting at a good spot, though.
Yeah, but I understand you went and got one, but he would have been there tomorrow. You a lie.
You think he would have been there?
Man, look, man, that was pick number 12.
Yeah.
We had way through, man.
I think he would have went now to Miami.
Cause they need offense.
He would have went to Miami, man.
You right.
Or he would have went to us.
You right.
So we both need offensive line.
Y'all ain't it bad though.
But we just lost we lost our best 2 offensive linemen.
But you ain't.
We lost
they ain't got names.
What we had from y'all?
Nigga, they ain't got names.
But yeah, we just lost our 2 best.
At least you got 3.
I got 3 okay ones. I lost my 2 best ones. Like my center, he gone. And my tackle, he gone.
D, everybody can't be a Eagle.
Fuck, man. Y'all go get lit.
These niggas ain't got nothing.
God.
I'm talking about, man, this is.
You gonna get a tackle, but you gonna get a fucking guard? And he's not. Alright, I don't know that shit.
You know what's setting it up for me? It's 2 people that's out there that looking at it. They still on the board.
Where you at?
Where I'm at?
I'm like, what? You at 31?
Man, I'm just and you asking me where I is?
Yeah, you better. I don't recognize it. I don't recognize it.
You ain't got to.
I don't recognize it.
Long as you know. Knowing's half
and I don't know. So I don't know.
At the end of the day, you understand?
I don't know nothing.
I got 2 folk out there that I'm looking at. The D tackle at South Carolina and the safety in Georgia. Now I still might move up. I might move up and get the safety from Georgia ain't gonna he ain't gonna be there.
You ain't seen the defensive back left and you ain't seen 12 picks.
Yeah, but that he the best out of all of them though.
No, the best defensive back is the boy from Michigan.
No, I'm talking about safety.
Safety.
I don't need no DB.
What safety?
From Georgia, Malachi Stark.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm looking at him and that big D tackle from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Because I need, Milt Williams left. I need something to replace Milt Williams. I need another pad rusher to go on the other side of Nolan Smith. You understand? But
with that, I think with you, I say you go get you probably gonna say this is way out of the proportion. But I say you go get a receiver and you end up trading.
Man,
what's your boy name?
Shut
What's your boy
up.
name, bro?
He ain't going
What's your
nowhere.
boy name, man?
Man, I'm not going there with you,
What's his
man.
name, though?
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
What's his name, though?
Yeah.
What the boy name is?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that was complaining.
Super Bowl champ.
The one that reading the book on the sideline.
Super Bowl champ.
Man, just like his dad. Jesus Christ.
He sure do.
Damn, we look just like his dad.
Just like.
Bro, you put some gray in his beard, you can't even stand them motherfuckers next to each other. Tell them they
I'm talking about he spit him out.
I'm talking about for real.
He spit him out.
Christ, what?
So
He look just like his dad.
So
God, but big up to Tyler Booker, man. That ain't nothing against you. I just don't think that pick fixed down the Cowboys to get them back where they need to get.
Roll Tide.
Because you still at the bottom of the NFC least.
I hate that you went to the good.
Yeah. Hey, you going to the worst division in football, so that's it.
Home of the Super Bowl champs, so that's the worst.
It is the worst.
That's the worst.
Best thing ever. Ain't nothing else.
No, it ain't the worst.
Yeah.
It ain't the worst division.
Yes, it is.
It's not. You lied.
Yes, it is.
You lied.
No. Yes, it is. So, all right. So we got Miami and the Big East. I love Warren. I love Warren. See more forecast for myself, hopefully. Tyler Warren or Shador Sanders. So no Shador. So you still got Shador going in the first round? At this point? Pittsburgh, you might take your boy spot though. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at Jalen Milroe, man.
Pittsburgh was another team, but that's the point. They didn't think he was gonna last that long because they thought the Saints were gonna get him because the Saints and Pittsburgh were two teams that really wanted him. But
I thought it was either the Saints or the Raiders. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then when Pete Carroll went over there, you gotta look at it. When he was good, what did he have? A game manager and a stud running back, which was Marshawn Lynch. You feel what I'm saying? And a defense. They just signed the big. They got the defensive boy over there. What's the crazy white boy over there play defensive end?
Yeah,
you got him. They got a decent defense. Offense getting pieces. You know what I mean? You went and got you a decent mid-level game manager quarterback at Geno Smith. Stud running back now with Jetty. Stud running tight end with what's the boy from Georgia? Brock Bowers. So you putting together a game, an efficient offense that can, 10 play, 11 play drive type of play. You know what I'm saying? Offense, couple big plays here and there. So, not too much, you know what I mean? So I think they put something together. The only thing that changed everything is some of the offensive lineman picks, man.
Man, these folks going for what they need.
Because bro who just came out of nowhere from what it was, Missouri, that threw me off right there, bro.
And the boy from Texas.
That's what I'm saying. Them picks right there was
shit. They ain't said nothing about them folks.
Them cats, bro. But that's what you get every time. Though you gonna get one or two picks that wasn't in the mix at all. That nobody even had no talk about at all.
Right.
And now
he thought about them.
He thought about him. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think. Now the only thing I do think Shador is going in the first round. Now, I had a little faith that Jalen Milroe could go, but I think with the drop of Shador, that fucked it. Because I think Shador will get off the grab over for him, and I still would say Jackson Dart will come over for him.
No.
Yeah, man, no doubt.
No.
Jackson Dart going first round. You know who Jackson Dart remind me of last year's round?
Man ain't going no fucking first round.
Remember this. I'm going to tell you a person that he puts me in the same light, and I think they look at him the same way, is Bo Nix. Did y'all see what I sent you about Bo Nix, bro? All right, I'm gonna send it back to y'all. It's something in reference to like there was a story going around about a principal or something that was at Pinson Valley that was dropping and firing tenured teachers to save money to get his dad and Bo Nix to transfer in to Pinson Valley. And that was like the whole been a big story and how they were trying to, but this is how they got him in there. So I don't know how much truth, you know what I'm saying, how much truth is it, but
Keepers in the Dolphins.
Gotta be offensive lineman over. It gotta be offensive lineman.
It better be offensive lineman or defense. They better not get nothing.
Johnson, cornerback
from Michigan.
Because they shopping Ramsey. To this team, into this team. So
Interesting.
you can't run the ball. You lost one of your running backs. You can't actually throw the ball. You have he crawled harder up too, I see. But you go get a defensive tackle?
That was crazy.
And you got an offensive minded head coach? Okay, so we pick quick. I know we Tyler Warren, baby. We in there, baby. Let's go.
Damn, that pick
See,
was
that pick quick being in my boy.
Well,
Let's go.
that probably was because of that commercial break too.
Nah, we knew who we wanted.
But I'm saying they gave them time for everybody to be able to get their pick in.
Yeah, he quit. He quit.
I didn't think that he would go before the winter.
Oh, he already
Next to
did.
him.
He did. No, remember Grant went. That was the guy who went to Cleveland. Remember?
Boom.
That's the guy who went to Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went. He got gone. Yeah, I think that that's one would have went this close and this early.
I might get who I want then.
You thought you said you wanted boy from Georgia. That's
what I said. No, I'm talking about the safety. Start.
Go. I thought you said you wanted
I did because I need a pass rusher, but he's gone now. So I'm going for what's next up now. So what's next up is I can get the safety. He top notch. If I'm still looking for a pass rusher, I can go and get the boy from Alabama.
Because you just got Bob Buddy from, you just lost Gardner Johnson.
So I need a safety.
Yeah, that'll put you right. Good pick. So you say safety will be your number two if not if he's not available, but if they go another direction.
I don't know what I don't know because I don't know what.
So in your mind is safety or bust first round?
No, in my mind I wouldn't give a damn. Whoever Mr. Roseman say we gonna get,
you rolling with it.
I'm rolling it.
Hey, I'll take that, motherfucker.
I'm rolling. I don't know how his mind thinking. That's what I'm saying. I've been looking at everything, but I do know I need that pass rushing down. I need a detail and I need a safety. Other than that, I'm Gucci.
They say this is the first time we have one quarterback in the first 13 picks. Only one quarterback. This is put 14 straight picks on offense. No, 14 straight picks on defense.
Tight end for Penn State.
New 44, baby. The new 44.
I ain't even trying. Well, they've never been retired though, right?
You got new 4.
No. To be honest, he's supposed to been gone.
I told you.
He's supposed to been gone instead of the Michigan tight end.
I told you.
I was supposed to been getting the Michigan tight end.
I told you what I wanted. I said Tyler wanted, give me the boy from Notre Dame. I mean, Penn State. Like, shit, give me that. Then you give me, drill him. Yeah, give me. I told you.
I forgot about him. You said something. The boy from Penn, the boy from what you call it, good too. The boy from Notre Dame. He's another good tight end.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's not gonna make us like better. Like, oh my God, he's better. He's just a piece that we definitely needed. Because we was weekend tight end. We've been shuffling tight end, Mo Alley Cox, a couple more tight ends over the last couple years. So, cause I think we're decent enough in receiver, but that tight end is terrible. You feel me? So I said, baby, hey, for about, there you go, my buddy. Now let's pick, let's draft up to get some more shit. What's up, man? We never had no first round pick out of Birmingham, Alabama.
Huh?
Got out of Birmingham, first round draft pick. Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Who first round?
Kool-Aid.
Well, I'm gonna sit in Birmingham.
What you call out of Birmingham?
Like city guys.
What you call it?
Yeah.
The boy D tagging that went to J.O. wasn't it?
Where did
Where
where did the boy go? Huffman.
couple yeah, Marcel.
Not Marcel, but the boy that playing now. Jets.
He from Shave Valley.
I know they went to Huffman.
Shit.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought they went to Huffman. What's the boy name? Williams? Williams. Yeah. I don't know why I thought they went to
Yeah,
Huffman.
guys you seen, but no, that boy went to Shave Valley.
Okay, so Atlanta. We know you don't need
They
running back, no quarterback,
They on that bullshit.
no receiver.
Yes, they do. They need a receiver.
So we
They
look
need a
at
dude.
defense. I say either linebacker.
And they might snatch that ball.
Yeah, they might get a Georgia boy to get a hometown boy. They said
They might get
see them going play. I see them going Jalen Walker.
He gone.
That was the other. It was two of them.
Oh, that is right. It
It
was
was two Walkers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was two of them.
Well, I don't know. That might not even be the Walker that
No,
they
that was
were
the Walker
looking
that
at.
you was looking at. The 11, the one that wore 11, the defensive end.
No, I think we were looking at the 113.
Oh, you want the inside guy, the stand-up guy.
Stand up dude. Sweat was. See, Roland Smith is that too. But he gonna have both of them on each side. But hey,
Some of these picks up in the like I don't even care.
they already win.
Like
Talking about
Cincinnati.
getting.
Like, so what do you think Cincinnati going at 17?
Well, you know they going D end.
No, they got to go offensive line.
They going D end because that boy Henderson just left.
I thought he stayed.
Stayed.
Henderson gone?
That man ain't re-signed with him.
Oh, okay.
They ain't worked out no contract. Not like the secondary, it's that front cell that they got to work on. I think they got enough offensively. You know, they can patch up that offensive. So he's got to work. He's holding.
I still think they need
They
a.
found another running back. They started getting in the groove. Brown brother.
Yeah, Brown. So I think. Let me see. They good at tight end, though, right?
They got
Uzma,
everything
but defense.
defense.
They can't stop a nosebleed with some dogs.
I don't give a fuck what it is they need to do. Stop.
Now the rest of the draft is where will Shador land?
What y'all think?
Somebody tell us. Somebody tell me.
I already got an idea. He going to pick.
You said Pity, what at 19? I'm still want to see who's going to get Omarion Hampton. I think he's going to be the steal in the first round. I really do. I think he's the steal in the first round. I think this guy Josh Simmons I think that's who Cincinnati get. This man got a whole call his name. They said he had less than 1% chance that he'd be available at 15. He definitely going to Atlanta. You know, so why would you not get the hometown kid? Kid ain't even got to lead. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to go nowhere. He up the street. Oh, okay, so Geno Smith dropped far. But Clausen was trash. Brady, all these quarterbacks, only quarterback on that law that these lists was good was Favre, Esiason, Marino, and Rodgers. All the rest of the quarterbacks were dookie. Chad Pennington was actually really dookie. So was Brady Quinn. They were dookie. They dropped. They had a reason to drop. They had college careers, man. Especially Chad Pennington and Jimmy Clausen.
I don't think Brett Favre his career compared to his
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I agree with you on that one. I'm just surprised that Shador. I don't believe that Shador did anything because last season, this time you were telling me that was your number one quarterback going in the beginning of the season. Between him and that boy from Georgia who ended up going back. You know what I'm talking about. But now you telling me now I see the boy George is fucking up and now I'm going back. I think he ended up in Miami. But I don't see that Shador did nothing to take him out of the top 10. Period. I guess I think it's just I guess everybody's saying he's too arrogant, I guess whatever. I'm like, hey, y'all knew he was gonna be that way. You know what his dad was. So what you expect? What you expect, man? But come on, Falcon, what you got? Shit.
with no defense.
Might be I think it's gonna be second Walker come off the board. Cause this is fin to sound stupid. That's what I thought. Georgia kid. Makes sense. Cause they should have done what y'all were doing. They should have been picking all Georgia kids. They could have picked some of these same kids that y'all. You get what I'm saying? And keeping hometown kids in hometown. That's my brother. I know what them happen. You see that right there? You know, they ain't got to go nowhere. Yeah, the how, baby. And you know what I like about this shit now, man? I know these cats got money in their pocket now. They ain't got to sign that contract yet. You know what I'm saying? They got money now. Off the blank. See, this the one you wanted. This was the guy that y'all wanted was this ball. That one. I'm surprised how he said this far, dog. Because he can do that. Yeah, he can give you James Harrison type of vibes. I just don't think I think he's a little bit more athletic. I think James Harrison was like a bully. He was the strongest here. Yeah, damn. Yeah. Yeah. He gonna make a difference. That boy gonna make a difference. So Atlanta, all right, Atlanta. Okay. 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 Now Arizona. I don't think nobody on earth outside of Arizona gives a damn about this pick. Because we know this pick is just from the
Waste time.
this it.
Like they need to go on and make them pick now.
They just need to just
Certain franchises, they shouldn't even have five.
It's a 5 minute. They just had to make them make it all that.
You got to 66.
Yeah, this.
We know you gonna fuck it up anyway.
You giving them 5 minutes of time? Shit, God,
too much time.
Too much time, bro. God,
too much.
Shit, y'all. Okay, so you got Kyler Murray, trash. The big thing I got over there, Marvin Harrison Jr.
And that running back.
Yeah, all right.
He came on.
Yeah. I forgot to do that. So they gonna have to get another receiver. So I see a Burton pick here, a Buka.
No, they defense receivers, I think they need to get their defense together. Like they all on defense. They never really defensive line since old boy retired. And everybody on that big roll, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, who they got in the secondary, who they got, making any noise since old boy, left him.
Yeah, it might be a Will Johnson pick. What you saying? Or either. I think they would have went with old boy.
Pickens in.
They would have went with the boy just went if he didn't go.
Yeah,
but they'll probably go Will Johnson on
that.
Cornerback. They'll probably go with the cornerback, or that cornerback from Texas. So they got Calais Campbell. So they got defense on the line. So yeah, they definitely need defense back. So this a cornerback pick. You think Matthew Gold? He said receiver. He trying to say Matthew Golden. The one who got the fastest draft 40 times.
Yeah, I don't think they need a receiver, though. I think they need defense. They need good offense, or at least enough players, playmakers. Like, if anything, offensive line. But I think they need to go with Connor. And that's the boy right Michigan, I think.
That's Matthew Golden. That's the guy from Texas. See, from Texas with the fastest 40 receiver. He rubbing his hands. So, they still rubbing hands. He was like, But let's see. I think this is a cornerback pick.
Yeah, Sweat. So yeah, they're different on their defense. They got Sweat. They got the little Connor. The defense.
Corner. Georgia. Oh, Ole Miss.
That's why I say the more I went to thinking about it, they beefing up their D line. They went and got the leg king, but they went and got John Sweat and got him. So that's what, they might be just attacking the defensive side of the period this draft. You feel me? They get everything they need offensively. They just need competition in the West. Perfect competition is gonna be yeah, towards the end playoff, but tit for tat is on them. So see them going to get defense. If Kyler Murray stay healthy, I can see them making some noise, especially with year 2 of Marvin Harrison Jr.
I guess the Arizona, they look pretty damn happy. So I guess they would say they got the guy they wanted. So now Cincinnati, I say this is an offensive line pick.
No.
It's got to be
another defensive player. Look who they talking about. Look what they talking about.
Texas A&M.
Take another D2. Put it in detail with D.
With D. You did too.
I'm telling you now,
You
the
said
motherfucker coming
you
too,
said
man.
that when I asked you what
And they
position had the best defense.
still man.
You did say that. You said that. I said running back, but you said defensive tackle.
Defense, period, but defensive lineman for sure. And get what? They just showed Florida we still ain't got the big number 21. You know what I'm saying?
No. No, okay, the reason why they showed Texas A&M, he transferred from Texas A&M.
I got you.
So both of them was his highlights. Yeah, because he only played 1 year at Ole Miss.
But I still think Cincinnati's going after defense.
You'll see. I think. So who is their third receiver?
You got T. Higgins, you got Chase, and then you got that other boy. You know they're gonna keep him, but from Alabama. So that they were using, they got the tight end that they use as a tight end, the wide receiver. So they don't need nothing offensively, bro. Other than what you said, offensive line. If they do get something offensively,
yeah, they do get offensive. Got to be line now. I still ain't mad at them getting a third receiver at some like tomorrow or later on, not today. You know what I mean? Because you can get a quality third receiver later on. But I'm really surprised at the drop. Surprised on how they devalued the shallow centers. I was surprised. I would have never just. They just kind of threw him away like he wasn't an NFL player. You know what I'm saying? They didn't invite him to the draft. To the combine and stuff like that. So I didn't devalue him like that. Now I'll say he definitely needs some, one-on-one. I don't think he's a one-on-one safety. He's a run support safety. You know what I mean? He wouldn't be what I would call a hybrid. They can kind of do both. You know what I'm saying? Like Starks. You know what I'm saying? So I say he's a real good run stopper. So he can be up there. You have to have another like a ball hawk on the other side. So depending on the defense you play. You know what I mean? So, because he can lay the hat, but if you drop him off and now you blitzing up front and you got to play him off where he got to line up with with a tight end to cook him. A Tyler Warren to cook him up. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's the reason why he dropped so far. He can't check man a running back and leave him in the dust because he's not fast. Because I think he ran, look at Daddy told him he'll buy him a brand new car if he ran a 4.4, a 4.4 or sub 4.4, he ran like a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? So he's quick, but he's not what you would say fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he strives long enough either, but I think he can definitely give you some run support. You know what I'm saying? Nickelback, something like that. We'll see. I think he's going undrafted though.
Shallow.
I think his daddy can get somebody to pick him up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to go by 4th, 5th round.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he's good enough to get drafted.
Now, when I said he wouldn't get drafted, I believe he's good enough to get drafted. I just don't think teams evaluate him draft worthy. You know what I'm saying? I think they evaluate him as somebody they can pick up as a free agent after the draft and just kind of add him and let him work his way in as being a number one. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to bring him in as a number one. Like, okay.
Did you see that?
I saw a glimpse of it. What that was a green rat jumping over a dog? I didn't see it. It wasn't. Oh,
you saw the green.
Yeah, I just saw green jumping over something.
Yeah, you saw the green. That's all that mattered. When they did color green?
I was so blurry. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Huh?
You know what else in that color green, man? I like it, man.
No.
It's something else in that green, man. It's gold too, man. It's great, man.
No.
Man, that's great. That's what I was saying. We're both champions, man. Green champions, man.
No.
You know we
Hell no. Fuck. Same color green.
Same color green.
Yeah. Bad team though.
Man, that's what we got here. Okay, Cincinnati Bengals. What's my guy? I can't think of his name. Marshall.
Hold on. But I said,
Pass rush help.
pass rush help, cause old boy, they ain't agreed on.
Marshall. It's a defensive end that kind of gave you the 11. The first Walker went off. Can't think his name. He'll be a surprise pick out of this one. Dude from Marshall.
Boy from Alabama.
Campbell.
No. Khalid.
Khalid League, something like that.
Khalid.
Yeah. Him or Johnson.
Oh shit.
The other green guy.
Yeah. Here, dog. And then it was number 0.
I think he won one.
Yeah. We finna see.
Yeah, this is different.
So if these folks going after what they need, man, they going after what they need. So evidently he had a high rated 6'5", 267.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. He's a defensive end that can play both inside and outside. I get it. I get it. I get it. Shot disruptive V's in the run plays, like you know what I'm saying? I get it.
Come on, man, let's get this show on the road now. Come on. Let's see what the boys finna do.
I get it. It makes sense.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay. All right. Now,
This show on.
who would this be a Shador spot? Who the hell is that quarterback?
I'm finna say forget the quarterback. I'm trying.
Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. Okay, so they went and got Sammy D.
They paid. They
paid him
You know they were finna do
So
it.
okay, now receiver. Now they got Indigua, the other. I see this Abuka place.
This might be the running back that you were talking about.
Marion Hampton.
Cause they ain't got now. Who they got that running back up there?
Yep. So you got 3 of you going. Marion Hampton.
But they do need receiver though, cause
because then Lockett gone.
Lockett
with the Tennessee.
Lockett
and DK. So you got a receiver here.
Yeah, so they need a receiver and a running back.
And you got Jiggle, the boy who came from Ohio State.
That's all they got though. And
what you gonna do now? Go get you another Ohio State boy.
Yeah, you got the tight end too.
You know what I'm saying? Go get Buka. Buka or Bird. You put Buka with him. They was in the same wide receiver room together.
But then it all depends on how you look at it though, cause see,
that's the same way they
Sam Darnold is at his best when he got a what?
Receiver to throw to. They went to
run game. That run game over the head.
So you think they had a run game in Minnesota?
Look, man, at the end of the day, of course, he had one of the best receivers in the game, but I'm going over his whole body of work everywhere he has been. They run the ball. He's at his best when he play action.
But am I right? His
he ain't got no running back. That play action ain't gonna work, bro.
With Aaron Jones, you had a decent running back with them in Green Bay. I mean in Minnesota. But of course, you also had the best receiver in the game, or one of the best receivers in the game. So I feel like with him having that, you got to go get another receiver.
Them two-headed monster, Aaron Jones and that other boy.
Who?
Two-headed monster.
I say this a Buka spot.
We finna see.
Buka or Bird.
We finna see.
Yeah, they gotta go receive. You lost your number. You lost like probably all of your touchdowns, other than probably like how many Jigba had.
Well, see, they might feel they can get a receiver tomorrow.
Yeah, you gonna bet
in the second and the third.
Yeah. Ain't no receivers one up one.
But they might feel that they ain't gonna be able to get no running back as good if they don't get
running back left.
And
number one win. You got both.
Yeah, you right.
You got boy from Tennessee. both from Ohio State.
Yo boy.
Omarion Hampton, the boy from North Carolina.
Yo boy. Boy from
You got Hunter. You still got Sampson that's still over there in Tennessee. Running back deep. You can still get running backs, man.
Yeah. But they on the D because ain't but one win.
Exactly. Just like receivers, that same way. Defense is getting thin because it ain't nothing but defense win. Ain't that much offense to win. You had one quarterback, one running back, one receiver. That's it. And one tight end, two tight ends. Everything else been defense. Not one cornerback that went off the market yet.
The pick is in.
No cornerback yet.
Get this shit on the road.
So we low over halfway.
Yeah.
This Mbuka, a bird. Who?
Neither one. Neither one. A gun from North Dakota State.
This people sound like the dude who teach anatomy in college or something.
I see you with the Jalen Hurts on, represent. Brian Dawkins right next to you.
Well, I know this man did not go and grab Gray Zabel, whatever. I'm not against you, Gray, but damn, this is a gray ass pick.
6'5", 312.
The boy went to North Dakota State. He ain't blocked against nobody.
He didn't even play guard at North Dakota State. He was playing tackle.
Bro, you blocked nobody. Man, this is overvalued. You ain't blocked shit.
He played tackle there, but he gonna play guard.
Cause he's too big. If he gonna play guard there, that means his feet ain't good.
But he too big to be. He must have. Nah, he was small.
He a mauler. That means he's a mauler.
Yeah, but he's small.
He's 6'5".
But
you small like 6'2". Centers are 6'2", 6'3". That's when you getting small. But you 6'5". You talking to me?
Yeah, but you got small.
6'6", 6'7". True. That's your tackle.
Guard.
You know, but he's a.
I had a guard that was 6'7" last year.
But you gonna compact him because he's played tackle, so he's quick enough to play with the quick guys in the middle. You put him down in the box. That's decent, but I still don't think that's.
I wouldn't have got it.
Shit. They must. You know what I mean? They gonna. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
Sam Darnold. They trying to run the ball.
Run the ball.
I told you that they gonna get a running back. Though. They probably got one that was running the ball, getting a lot of.
No, boy, I forgot his name. Damn.
The boy from USC, ain't it?
Yeah. What the fuck is
I think that's just like his second, third year up there, but he was from USC.
Kenny Walker.
Kenny Walker the third.
Yeah, Kenny Walker. But I still think they need something because they got him a Kenny Walker with Zach Cabernet.
Cabernet, that's
no. But that means that you said, oh, this is my backfield for the year.
No.
Cabernet, that's some shit you drink on ice.
They gonna get another goddamn running back, man.
Yeah, go get Hunter.
They gonna get one. They got a bunch of them in the draft.
I need to go get Hunter.
Oh, well, I need to get Hunter for, and I gotta run a bag up.
Who your bag up is?
AJ Dillon.
Get you somebody young, man. AJ Dillon about old, bro. Get you somebody
AJ Dillon ain't no old man.
AJ Dillon been in the league 10 years, right?
No.
AJ Dillon old ass, man.
What?
Oh, AJ Dillon ain't man for the guy that man.
AJ Dillon ain't been in no 10 years, man. He might have been up there as long as Saquon.
Man, AJ Dillon. No, you right. Well, I thought I saw something else. Okay, he was drafted. Okay.
He came in with that boy with Minnesota. Jones.
Okay, he drafted in 2020.
Yeah.
With the Boston College. I thought he was older than that. So I'm thinking of AJ Dillon then.
You thinking about the other Dillon that was
Corey Dillon.
Yeah.
Not Corey, it was another Dillon though.
Nah, yeah, it was AJ, Corey, and it was another one. You right.
They running back.
Yeah, so they all played.
About somebody that was older than him.
Cause one of them played at Cincinnati. One of them played at the Patriots.
Okay.
But no, that boy He ain't got that much yardage on him neither, cause you know, he was sharing the rock with Aaron Jones when he was in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Then he went to Minnesota, he was sharing it with somebody else. So he got low mileage, you know.
Yeah.
Stick him in and give him some carry.
Hold on, man. That's now you get down. Now this is when it gets interesting. Because now you have playoff teams. Super Bowl winners.
Not quite. After the next.
I'm saying, like, you start getting teams in Super Bowl contention.
Okay, contention.
You know, contention that you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody has their own picture. Everybody gets a picture.
Yeah, because Denver was a Super Bowl team.
Denver was decent. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh was
a playoff team.
Now we get to your playoff team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where one player can make a difference in a team. So now you can start looking at players. Let's go get the guy that can take us over the top. Who could be that player? Tampa Bay. This makes sense for them to go the cornerback from Michigan because Carlton Davis gone. They basically lost their whole defense. You know, that was the best part when they played when Tom Brady was down. Wasn't Brady, was the defense. So all them players gone. You know what I mean? Basically, their whole defense is depleted from what it was when they won the Super Bowl. So now, if I say them, because I think they're still okay, because they're still gonna go with Shake and Bake. Now, would it make sense for them to pick Shador? Because you know Shake and Bake ain't gonna last long. Would it make sense?
Who is Shake and Bake?
Baker Mayfield. He ain't lasting long. You got more 2 years out of Shake and Bake. If that.
He going to Pittsburgh, man.
You think so? Shador up in the next 3 picks. Let's see, man.
He going to the Steelers. I told you it was on. They said it was only 2 teams.
They said that good. Now, I don't know why they had him at 15 going. I guess they had him at 15 going to the Falcons for his daddy. But why would they pick him knowing they just pick Penix? That wouldn't make sense. Look at Gilly. You feel like it's one of them big ass hats, man?
Don't want that.
I'm surprised you ain't got one of them big ass hats.
Man, I'm not big enough for one of them.
That's what make it fly.
He tall.
Bruh, that's what make it fly.
He tall.
Man, Gilly probably a little bit short, maybe an inch too high than you.
Oh.
How tall you think Gilly is?
You seen him? He standing up there. He ain't Shador's shoulder, man.
Shador ain't even what, 6'1"?
Man, Shador taller than 6'6".
So Shador, you know, I think his dad is. Big Booka. You know what? That makes sense. Because second receiver went down. What's his name?
They ain't got no second receiver.
Yeah, they do. The boy that kept getting hurt.
He ain't no second receiver because he always hurt.
So yeah, it makes sense. I like Booker at that position. I would have thought Burton went over Booker though, but hey, I like Booker though. All right, Ohio State. All right, Broncos. Bo Nix. What you think they're getting over there for Bo?
Another receiver.
Running back. Because they let Stewart gone. They lost their running back.
But they did.
He went somewhere else.
Well, this might be old boy from North Carolina.
You know what I'm saying? Because he went, I forgot where he went. He went to the Cowboys. If I'm not mistaken, he went to the Cowboys.
Who?
The running back who lived in Denver.
Oh, really?
If I'm not mistaken.
I think he'll look good with them Broncos. Tampa. Yeah, he's gonna be good with Tampa. He's gonna be on the other side of Mike Evans. And it'll look even better if old boy wasn't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Around season.
It's a curveball pick, bro. Because I would have thought Burton there. Period. They ain't got no. What I said, they ain't got no defense. They ain't got no defense, bro.
But that's the whole thing. The rest of the draft might be
they must be
on straight defense. Yeah.
Because I'm looking at, bro. Number one, you go get a Booker. True, because you got Mike Evans. All right, and Mike, I think both of y'all receivers are old. Mike Evans
you
older.
gotta keep in mind, automatically, if everybody stay healthy, they the best team. They the best offense in the NFC South.
Oh no, bro.
Saints ain't getting quarterback.
You just added some over there with Bro.
Carolina's young. At the end of the day, they played good at the end of the season last year, but they still young. You still don't think they're ready to go up against bigger now because they're more experienced. And then Atlanta just added. You know, they also
no.
I think Atlanta,
With Penix in starting?
Atlanta, and I believe Tampa Bay are the big two teams in the South.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So
now, I would have put New Orleans in if they would have took a quarterback.
if they would have got Shador, I would have said they were the best.
But look at it, that's still a possibility. Because I still right now, Shador ain't going first round.
Shador finna go to the Steelers, man. Did you not just hear how them folks said how the offensive coordinator and Mike Tomlin love him so much? They fell in love with him. That boy finna go to the Steelers, man, and they gonna have Rudolph start the season out, but Shador gonna end up being the starter before the season over with. It's already lined up. Once they get Shador, all they got to do then is get a running back in the draft, and they straight. Because they got everything else offensively. They got a tight end. They got two wide receivers. Najee ain't there.
He gone?
Najee with the Chargers.
God damn.
They finna go get another running back. They gonna get one of these young dudes. Watch what's finna happen. Pittsburgh is strategically getting young. That's why they didn't mind shopping TJ Watt around, talking about they were finna get rid of him. Because you always hurt. We know you're a good player, but if we get rid of you, we might get 2 number 1 draft picks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Pittsburgh is strategically getting younger. They're getting rid of all these old motherfuckers, and they're looking for the future.
Hayward, and all them cats like that. Because you got
You gonna keep him because he gonna forever be one of them still.
Like how you killed
Fletcher Cox
and the one that just retired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you still got So you still got Fitzpatrick on the back end. You got linebacker, I can't think of his name. So you got pieces, but I still feel like they're gonna go get a receiver. They're not gonna go pick a quarterback.
Who you think? Which guy gonna go get?
Who, Denver?
No.
Who? Pittsburgh?
No.
Who? Kansas?
No.
Who?
Baltimore.
Probably Luther Burden. If whatever receiver's available.
They better get a receiver.
Best receiver available.
They better get a receiver. I ain't lying.
Best receiver
available. They got to get a receiver.
They don't need no running back because they got unless they go a second running back and they can do that tomorrow.
No.
But like if they need or edge rush,
they need to go get
another corner. They need to get younger at corner. Marlon Humphrey is getting old.
They need
to get younger at corner.
They need
They
need a D line. They can't stop nobody running the ball.
Yeah.
Now, it's the front seven that's trash.
For Denver, I'm out on Denver.
Denver gonna get another receiver. Well, they might get that running back from North Carolina because you said they ain't got none.
That's good.
See, they might have the rooster that they have faith in. That's why they didn't mind letting old boy do. You know what I'm saying? We don't never know how these folks thinking in that organization.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, they can also be thinking different than what we think in reference to knowing what they can get. Because like, look, you still got Will Johnson, number 1 call. Because think about it, no cornerbacks have went out the draft board yet.
Yeah.
So you have no cornerbacks when you only have 1 quarterback with 2 receivers because you just had the second receiver go off. You know what I'm saying?
They said that want the same player we want. That's why they kept saying we might move up. Washington. They want Malachi Starks too.
Mm.
That's where the move up gonna come in. whoever in front of Washington, it might be the team that we end up trading with. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Okay, so let's see who we got in front of y'all. Okay, y'all at 32.
Yeah, so Kansas
So you
City
got in front of y'all, you got you got plenty of folks in front of y'all. Houston, LA, Baltimore, Detroit, Green Bay, Georgia. All right, Sam. I hear you, Sam. Let's go, Sam.
Sam, make the best out of
Let's
it.
go, Sam. DB to go out. Bro, DB go out. I thought it would have been up in Texas though, but DB went off first. DB. Okay.
He might be crooked, he might be a jerk, or whatever that
Well,
they be
then,
saying. The me. The damn be out there with all them boys, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Kid and
I
totally
hate
agree.
him. I hated his ass. He too small for me. I like bigger, a little taller. But I don't know, guys.
Number 21.
Let's see.
Who wore number 21 when they played? Huh?
Shallow sandals.
No, ain't no shallow. Ain't no shallow.
Well, let's see how, bro. Now, but now remember earlier you were saying this could be a Jalen Milroe spot, you know? And I think the drop of Shador killed that away.
Of course it did. Because they were looking at Miro because they figured, hey, Shador was going to be gone.
Yeah, I think everybody would have figured Shador would have been gone at this point. I don't think it's nobody. Well, you did have a lot of people like Nick Wright, a lot of the people that were putting up draft boards. And they said that after the second round of went up that he was gonna drop out of the first round. Nobody had him going.
I feel you were going to say around. I just figured it was going to be between the Saints
In the Raiders.
the Saints and the Steelers.
Okay.
Because, see, they kept saying that
Oh,
if he stock and he don't go until the end of the first or early in the second, to be honest, it's probably the best for him because at the end of the day, players of his magnitude don't even really, you know what I'm saying, build their best until they get drafted late.
yeah, I agree. They give him that push.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Shador, they go Deion Jr. Then you got Shallow right there beside him.
Check out what color they got on.
They don't play.
Who they got?
Ain't nobody see he wasn't talking to nobody on the phone.
They're calling them now. Because they show him he got a phone. I bet if they show him again, he got a phone.
It's Jackson Dart out now. He ain't got no phone. He got it in his hand though. Remember they just said the boy you were talking about, the big boy from Oregon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got a
They just
couple.
said him.
They
Yeah,
got a
they just
couple
said
more
him.
still out there. They got the boy South Carolina and the boy from Florida. You still got about another good 4 to 6
That boy from
D
Oregon,
tackles out there.
he'll go at the end as like a stuffer. Cause you can put him next to whoever you draft today. Yeah, he's gonna be
Put him in there and he'll play all game long against somebody like the damn LA Chargers, somebody that's just straight run over.
You ain't gonna try to block against that 400 pound. You gonna have to double team him because one person can't block it.
And he ain't going nowhere. 400
He
pounds?
ain't going nowhere, bro.
He ain't going
You
nowhere.
gonna have to double team him to block him out the way to get him out the way over hole. Okay, this is what I think. This is the most interesting pick of the night.
Now, if he don't go in that pick, that means
It's over. Case of Ross, do no first round, my guy.
But damn.
God damn.
Boy, you took the words out my mouth. On everything I look.
Oh, dog.
Man, I'm just straight dumbfounded. Man.
Look at him. He crying. He crying like this. Like somebody said, you don't got, bruh. He don't even believe that shit. He like he just said, oh shit.
Where the fuck you from?
Oh,
Farmington Hills, Michigan.
Yeah. That's the boy from Oregon.
Yeah. 6'4", 330.
313.
313, okay. He played at Michigan State.
Well, he's transferred to Oregon.
Yeah, he played at Michigan State and transferred. Okay.
You know, with this portal shit.
Oregon.
Yeah. You know, with this portal shit, we finna start seeing double 2 and 3 teams with some of these cats that they done played 3 years. I don't know. I think you could have got some more back. I don't know. This go back to that shit you talking about. Are we going to get needs? This some needful shit.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. But no, in all fairness, now some of these picks ain't needs, cause some of these picks is I'm not fixing to get this boy because of who his dad is, or I'm not finna get this boy because he's arrogant. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's fair. Now I think that'd be it. Cause see, you got some quarterbacks that are way more arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we have passed 22 quarterbacks, bro. It is 22 out of 22 quarterbacks, bro. It is some fucking trash starters out of those 22. I don't give a damn what you say, bro. It is some trash out of the 22 we watched. Those are the weakest and sorry of the team.
What you call it? He could have got drafted by Jacksonville.
That's what I'm saying.
Jacksonville don't do no quarterback. Why they hollering Duval? Y'all nigga shit.
Murray. Me, I'll take him in Arizona better than that. Yep. I'm like I said earlier, bro. You're not telling me that feel that you tell me.
But I ain't gonna do it. But he's just as good as the quarterback.
That was Sam Donald. Shit, Sam Donald ain't did no fucking shit. Ain't nobody that's like, shit. And he ain't done nothing to put him on no top 10. So I'm gonna put him with Sam Donald, the Kyler Murray.
He's just as good as
Dak Prescott.
No, every quarterback on the Saints roster.
That's what I'm saying.
He's just as good as, if not better, right now.
But you telling me y'all pushing on with Derek Carr?
This is
You got to be kidding me.
This is disrespectful to me.
You got to be kidding me. I just hope that y'all should do it. Just whoever draft you, man, do the Tom Brady on the ass, man. Shit, do the Tom Brady on the ass, man. It's just like that man in front of me right now, big old tape. Big old tape. Big old tape. There you go.
There you go.
New face of the NBA.
Go with that bullshit.
New face of the NBA.
Nobody teach you how to
when I did. You did.
You
Strive.
See,
the new face of the NBA. Let's see what's going on with it. Damn, bar. All right, we got the Knicks won. The Knicks won 118, 116 over Detroit. So we got Memphis is beating the holy shit out of OKC right now. 54-37. Denver's up 2-4 on the Clippers.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
All right, man.
That's what's up.
All right, Memphis. Surprising, but hey, get back to the house, get some barbecue in you.
Let's win the series with one team wins. Whoever wins away game is the one of the series.
I think this. You remember? And this ain't a bar. It's just kind of just remember. You remember that game? You remember the Lakers Denver series when they got that one game in LA? And everybody was like, oh, then Denver came back and won the rest of it. I think it's gonna be the same thing. Because remember Denver was up 3-0. The Lakers 1-1. And they came in on. I think they'll win this one. And then OKC take them out.
No.
It's gonna be Jared Jackson Jr. because he can do this. But Shador, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't think it's fair. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. This just don't make sense to me, man. How y'all telling me this man dropped from being, the guy to now you're saying he's not even worth the first round pick.
So what you think the Chargers gonna get? I think they're gonna get receiver as well.
They going defense because they really shopping them defensive ends. I think they really shopping them. So
I don't know what he just they got him cheaper. I don't think he went nowhere yet.
yeah, then they got old. They got them old receiver because they went against old as Chicago. What's his name? So he went and got rid of him. They got rid of all their receivers last year. So you might be a bird spot.
They said it was a 96% chance that he was gonna get picked by the Steelers. Pick 21.
Yep. That's it for him, bro.
I'm talking about you got a team that actually need a quarterback and they still pass no.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. I do not get this one, dog. I promise you. They're not. I'm like,
I don't know what he did, but he did something to make some folks.
whatever happened in the interview.
Cleveland, you ain't the pitching, and you ain't going to get a quarterback. How many times you can get it wrong? You got to try to get it right, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all the teams.
I think Cleveland gave up on picking the first quarterback. They you know what I'm saying?
They weren't going to run the second quarterback. He still want to be second.
No, I'm just saying, like, picking a quarterback.
First for them.
Yeah, first, like, going in the draft.
Shit, that's all they need, though, is a quarterback for real.
But I think they, like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, we ain't taking no more chance. Y'all ain't for the dog goes out no more. You making sense, though. Because some of your best quarterbacks, didn't go first round. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to throw out a lot of good, but
He's just trying to go showing that him getting not picking the first round not going to determine his career.
no, but this is still bullshit though. Cause the team that need a quarterback, so and you want to get an offensive lineman that you could have done.
See, none of these teams don't need a quarterback. Chargers, no. Green Bay, no. Minnesota, you want to say yeah? I'll say yes, but they'll say no.
Yeah, cause they got Drake Bay.
You know what I'm saying? No, they got the boy from
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Michigan. So receiver, defensive end. No, receiver, cornerback. Cause they say his arm weak. They say he ain't got no strong arm.
So he had made a post. He made a post, man. G.
But guess what? What the same thing said about Tom Brady?
He launched that bit. Nah, man, it's just they nitpicking. They want to see something that they didn't like. They want to see. But at the end of the day, what's more arrogant than a quarterback saying,
"This is what you want in your quarterback, though."
You drafting me, but guess what? I'm not going to coming to you.
He ain't the first one. Peyton Manning, Archie Manning, them did that
He
shit.
ain't did it. I'm saying you got quarterbacks that you can done that.
Right.
Shador ain't said I ain't going there.
No.
Shador said when they interviewed him, look, man, I changed Jackson State around, I changed Colorado around, every program that I've been part of.
Somebody gonna change your program around.
I thought he was hitting that Cleveland when he said that. He was hitting that New York. Yes, New York. Yes. You feel me? Like, if y'all niggas want to change y'all losing ways, pick me, and I'll help you.
Now let's see what we go here.
Bullshit.
Ooh,
Yeah, and then the other boy that was over there. What?
Yeah.
That was dumb.
What did I tell you? What did I came out my mind
I know
in the
that.
last second? I
Yeah.
didn't say who.
Yeah.
I just said, ooh.
You did say it. But damn,
He's a Swiss Army knife. He can do everything. Now she got a whole bunch of miles on it. Because Pittsburgh ran the shit out of him because they didn't have nothing else. You gonna get this as your second guy? Man, this is a fucking steal, guy. This is a fucking steal. They got the steal in the first round.
No.
Shit. This is Ashton Genty that you don't know about. They're telling you, bro. This is Ashton Genty without being Ashton Genty, bro.
He ain't played against no defense, so he can't do that.
The boy, he nice, bro.
He ain't played against no defense though, so I can't really say how nice he really is. Like, come on, North Carolina ain't playing, ain't nobody in the ACC. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who in the ACC that you can say that? Like, you know, one slot of teams that you can name in other conferences, but the ACC was like straight booty this year. I ain't saying he ain't good, but I'm just saying now I can't say he a steal yet because
he a steal. You know why? You know who he remind me of? Your boy over there in Detroit, Bama.
no, he ain't fat. He ain't that fat.
No,
4-3.
no. Niggas like a sub, like a 4-4-2 or something.
Tripping. Yeah, running a 4-3, almost a 4-2.
Let's see.
Green. The team. I wonder what they gonna get. They really need to get them some. Well, nah, they ain't got no dog wide receiver.
He wanted a 4-4. So he decent. Well, Green Bay, defense. I don't know. Running back. I don't know now. Because they got running back because they got your boy Jacobs over there.
They need a wide receiver.
They received. Because their defense was decent. Yeah, so I go receiver with them. Like receiving tight end. So Minnesota. So you guys, I told you all these teams now, these teams gonna make difference, man. Amarian Hampton, great pickup. For the coach he got, what they like to do over there? What he like to do? Run the ball.
Yeah, but I was just saying it didn't make sense because you already got 2 running backs over there, but you ain't got no.
The second running back.
The run, I can't think of his name, but they had a running back over there before.
Austin Eckler and the
He wasn't there last season. I'm talking about the running back they had last season.
Let's see.
The boy from Ohio State. Dog.
He stayed hurt. That boy that stayed hurt and he was in the
Yeah, just come back. I think that boy had
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
He was hurt last year.
That boy had 1,000 yards last year, didn't he?
No.
Shit.
No. J.K. Dobbins.
Was it J.K. Dobbins over there?
J.K. Dobbins.
I think they had another boy over there.
Let's see.
Cause
J.K. Dobbins? This year, you right. He played 13 games, started 11. He rushed what 900 yards.
And they had another running back. That's all they do is run the ball. That's why I say they need another. But they need another damn receiver though. So when that play action comes, they ain't got nobody to throw it to. Not Mike Evans, but Mike Williams or whatever that boy name is. He old as fuck.
He ain't old. He just went on there.
He old as fuck, man. That nigga got no good. He been up there.
Who is it?
Defense is straight. The running game is straight. They should have went and got a receiver, man, while they had a chance. There ain't no more receivers up there worth looking at. For real. Especially for the get around. It's like all the receivers, they got. Then the boy from
You still got Burton that's still out there.
That's what I'm finna say. The boy from Missouri. That's it though. Shit. Texas, but why you gonna get him? Cause he fast?
The running back that was in charge is gone. Cause you looking at him, they already added him onto the charges dang quick that fast.
Well,
so you got
They must have released them niggas.
Look, the only thing they got is Amarion Hampton, Najee Harris, somebody named Hassan Haskins, somebody Vidal, and Jared Patterson, whoever this trash guy. You know,
it's gonna be him and Najee. Najee gonna start.
So that makes sense. So they gotta have a dual back end. So then Amari Hampton can do. He's gonna do more. He's gonna be a utility back because he can catch. I think he's a better catcher of the ball than Najee Harris because he's a more of a power inside the back.
That's what you can do it all.
So the Green Bay receiver.
Sure. $215. It won't be long.
Let's see. You sure finished?
It won't be long. Hurry on, get this shit over with. You see.
No. Hey, look, I got mine.
You got to wait.
I got mine. I hope you get yours.
I done got mine and going for some more.
I got mine, baby. I'm talking about for the draft. That's the championship bowl.
I'm going with me. I'm going for some more. I'm going for this too.
You praying.
It works.
That works, but maybe not again. All right, Green Bay. Whoo, yeah. Burton. Because after that, the receiver was getting thin to me. I don't think there's a lot more value after Burton. There's a couple more guys, but not much. I think you'll see a lot of your running backs fall off tomorrow. Because you ain't had but what, 2 going today? So yeah, basically your top 2. Okay. All right. Let's get to the meat of this motherfucker.
Buffalo.
I want to see Kansas City pick. Let's go, baby. Go, picks, baby. That's what a pick, baby.
Swinging on that nigga.
Go. You know what you like?
That's my teammate. That ain't your team.
I just like good.
That ain't your team.
That's my quarterback.
No, that ain't your quarterback. No, it's not. Richardson is your quarterback. Man, boy.
He is not my quarterback.
Just say no.
He is not my quarterback. He needs to be on somebody else's team. Yeah.
Take it in. Come on. Yeah. You got this old fucker. You got to walk in there. Who is this?
I get a former player. They in Green Bay. That's why they love it. This shit. Not no phones in there, boy. Number on page.
Yeah, you might have to reposition your mic.
Yeah. It'll went inside the shirt.
Oh,
Inside.
You drop inside.
how about that?
Better.
Okay.
So,
All right, let's see what we got, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Come on with all this fanfare shit.
Yeah, like he ain't talking about shit. Get the pick in, man. The motherfucking pick.
No, raise your hand and all this shit, man.
God.
We got Matthew Golden. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a good.
That's all he do is want to throw the ball deep. So
He got a speech. Look, to me, I think he has the most expectations now because he got the biggest fanfare. Because look how he coming to the stage. Because anybody else come to the stage, shit, lit up like that.
it's just like
Because Green Bay, because they from Green Bay, that's his squad.
it's the same thing what went down last year when Kerry on got picked by Detroit.
Yeah,
That's all. Same thing.
I like it. I like it.
Shit.
Ten times, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, we didn't take time to chat, man. I ain't get bad,
Man,
man.
them folk ain't no goddamn 13 times nothing, man. They count shit before Super Bowl here. You can't count that shit. That shit don't count. Hell, I got championships, but we talking about Super Bowl.
Yeah, 13.
They ain't got no 13 Super Bowl, man. They got championships. They ain't got but like 3 or 4 Super Bowl, D. They
Well,
count this shit
they
before
count
the
the AFL.
mergers. They count that shit before the NFL, the AFL, and the NFC merged. They count when it was leather helmets and it was just them in Chicago
I got to
now.
say pre-NFL.
Yeah, that's before the Super Bowl, nigga. I got a bunch of championships, but who gives a fuck?
See, the Super Bowl that started to the 70s.
Yeah, that's what count. All they
They got
counting the
11 of
shit
their
before
championships
then.
before the 70s.
Oh,
Yeah.
the franchises
They
in
are
the
the oldest.
NFL.
They are the oldest. They
But
was in
them
Super
in
Bowl one.
Chicago, that's
They
why I
was Super
say,
Bowl one.
fuck that shit. Y'all niggas ain't got 13 shit.
Well, Super Bowl championships, they got 4.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, they said they got 4.
That's all that matters. That's all you go. They got 4.
Yeah. Okay, Vikings moving quick. All right, Vikings, what you got?
Pick in already. Oh, now you got this. He had all these folks. He
He
don't
don't
know
want to
what
grab
to
the mic
talk.
like he Tupac.
Yeah.
Take that though, boy. That shit was. Picked the number 2 with that Anthony Freeman. Oh, or was that Shannon, bro?
What?
They say this the first time since '92 that they picked a wide receiver in the first round. And I was trying to see who it was. It would have had to be Antonio Freeman or Sterling Sharp.
Sterling Sharp. I don't think they the frame.
They picked Sterling at 88.
That nigga didn't even have the motherfucking he ain't even had the motherfucking he got the lead time. He just go to the hotel that he just stay there until he go tomorrow and sign that paperwork.
They said the 92 was the first. Let's see this.
Houston before he who the
62?
wait, you ain't look like that. That old man. Oh man didn't know what the fuck you talking about. Shit. Who was the last time they
When I looked it up and it was Buckley. He was DB.
Terrell Butler?
Buckley. Let me see. 92. It's somewhere 92.
That what the fuck you said?
Yeah, no, but then the next year 93, they drafted George T.
Well, they got in 91.
91.
Yeah, 91.
Benny Clark, number cornerback from Ohio State. You don't know what the fuck he talking about.
I told you, lie
He
about
lied.
it. Well, you tried to take up for the man about
I
them
tried to,
championships now.
but
God damn it,
shit.
and shit.
He
Hey,
ain't
hey,
do
take up
shit.
for him now. Yeah,
He
keep going,
lied.
man. Y'all keep this shit going. We at 25 now.
Hmm.
Go.
So like that makes sense. They got to get somebody to hold up the Ricky.
Yeah. And be able to run the ball with Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they going to do, run the ball, play action.
All right, now these picks should go quick. Now we get into the meat.
Yeah, the Texans shit should be in. They know who the fuck they want.
Receiver.
Mm.
They don't need no defense.
But they deep at receiver.
No, they ain't, because your boy gone.
That's all they got.
You got to think about it. Tank Dell, he gonna miss next season. He's out next season, too. See, you just lost the other boy. What the boy came from Buffalo? He gone.
They got rid of him.
Yeah, what I'm saying. So he gone. Tank Dell gonna miss next year because of the
you
injury.
still got the boy from Michigan and the other
You got Nico from over here. You got Khalil. I think with the Khalil
They
or
got the
something.
tight end.
But you got to need another receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I think this receiver pick right here, they got to get a receiver because your number one was the boy. What's his name? I can't even think of his damn name. The boy go with Carter B now. Stephon Diggs.
The Giants got their pick.
They traded it. Niggas. Cause dude, what? We was just looking at who? We just looking at Houston.
Yeah. Houston evidently
They must have traded. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Wait up. If we have a Shador signing in the building. Hold up now. Hold up. Shit. Hold up. Let's stand up and straighten your shirt.
Man, the Giants ain't
If
finna.
they fuck around and they took Jackson fucking Dart,
That's
bro.
what they finna do.
If they take Jackson Dart over him, this is a downright fucking trash.
Man, the Giants ain't finna have no brother at the face of their franchise.
And that's the fucking problem. Guess what? The brother they could have had name was Saquon Barkley. Guess what he did? He went over there, came with the partial face of feeling, and now you gonna fuck up again. You take that piece of shit, that ain't nothing but another fucking Daniel Jones.
The Giants will let a brother
Ain't shit coming from Lane Kiffin that's gonna give you shit. Lane Kiffin don't coach shit worth a damn.
You through? Is you through?
Ain't no way.
Is you through?
Hell no. That's a terrible pick, man.
Man,
shit terrible.
The Giants ain't finna have no quarterback that's a brother to be the face of their franchise.
That's their problem. That's why they ain't gonna never be shit. That's why they gonna always be the butt of the east.
If they were, if this the case, then why they just didn't pick the boy from the jump? The offensive wasn't going. Well,
the offensive lineman would have went. Now, offensive lineman would have went. Now,
I don't believe that, G.
Think about it. We done got 4 or 5 and already went off the board.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
So look. So what? Okay, look at what we're looking at. Just from what we've seen, what would last longer, a quarterback or an offensive line? Just from what we've seen, a quarterback. So we've only seen what? One. Only one quarterback has won throughout this whole draft. We saw offensive linemen from a couple of places that we even saw offensive linemen go from North Dakota State that we ain't thought nothing about, right or wrong. So that's why I'm like, it won't surprise me, but you think Jackson Dart better than goddamn Shador?
No, but I know that the Giants want a white boy to be the face of their franchise.
I agree with you on that.
Shit, it ain't about all that. Hell, they gave up on a good quarterback to go get some trash from Duke. The fuck you talking about?
Who you talking about?
When they went to go get Daniel Jones,
Who they gave up on?
it was somebody else that was good in front of him that they could have gotten. I can't remember, and I want to say it was 2 of them. And get what they were doing. Look at that.
Let's see.
Just over and took Daniel Jones. And everybody, we see some swing. He has the prototypical body. No, you just want skin tone.
Okay. The draft class in there was 2019. So you had quarterbacks is, let's see.
That's all we want to know. Shine, honey.
Daniel Jones went before let's see, Dwayne Haskins. Well, there ain't no quarterbacks in that draft.
But Dwayne,
Yeah.
But if you
Like
look
DeAndre,
but it's like now we saying that now, but Dwayne Haskins coming out of college was a better quarterback.
Kyler Murray went first.
He was a better quarterback, because he won the Heisman. But he was a better quarterback.
Then Dwayne Haskins. Then that was it. Drew Lock. That was a terrible quarterback class. Yeah, so it wasn't much in that class, bro. Yeah.
He still wasn't better than Drew Lock or Haskins. He shouldn't have been drafted before.
I think Haskins
was a better quarterback.
Yeah, that was a terrible. Ryan Franklin. Yeah, that was a terrible draft class for quarterbacks. Yeah, that was terrible.
But when you get Will Grier shot before, stop. That boy done played against better defenses all year. You ain't gonna give him a shot. He done went through SEC gauntlet, and you got this chump that done played at Duke. You ain't heard nothing about all year long. Come on, bro. Just be real about this now. No. I'm not knocking Jefferson Dawes. I think he's a good quarterback. But he's better than Shador.
Who's taking shit that came from Lane Kiffin? I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn what you got. I don't know. Nope.
They finna go and get him, because that's the quarterback they said that the head coach wanted from the jump.
Jackson Dart. But I think they said that the coach, Dabo likes Shador. Because, they still showed him out there. Because they showed Shador with the Deion Sanders cleats with the Giants. They showed him and Malik Neighbors throwing the ball in the street.
That was because of him and Malik. That ain't had nothing to do with the organization. In front of J. Boo and Russell Wilson. When you get through with it.
This lets me know.
You can tell me Jackson is better.
Jackson is better than every quarterback in this fucking draft. Y'all are fucking hating on some racist shit because y'all going to get this white boy, and this white boy ain't worth a damn.
I ain't gonna say he
ain't worth a damn.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's a Lane Kiffin product.
I ain't gonna say that.
Maybe a Lane Kiffin quarterback they were worth a fuck.
I ain't gonna say that.
He ain't worth shit.
I ain't gonna say that.
Shit.
He is the third.
No.
He the fourth best quarterback. But he's still the fourth best though.
Oh, okay. We got Atlanta back in there. Man, when they played top opponents, he fucking flaked every time. The fuck out of here. He wasn't shit over there in the USC. When he went to USC over there, he wasn't shit. Then he had to come back to Ole Miss. The fuck out of here, man. He was nothing, dog. He was a gunslinger that threw the ball up and people made plays. He's not a quarterback, dog. Nah, bro. Nah. Hell no. Hell no. You tell me they took Jackson Dart before Shador? Hell no, bro. No. Fuck no.
That's crazy.
Oh, bro.
That's crazy.
No, man. This boy gonna be on the bench in 2 years, boy. Boy, stop. Look. Always have one thing Lane Kiffin does is get athletic receiver that you can just throw the ball up to. That's all the fuck he ever did. This ain't nothing but Daniel Jones 2.0. Way to go, fucking Giants. You stay at the bottom of the NFC East. The fuck out of here. No, the fuck he don't. You just say he can blame the quarterback and but you tell me he can't work through progressions. The fuck? That's contradictory statements. He can bomb the ball, but I can't figure out who to throw it to. Yeah, man. This is fucking bullshit. Why I've never seen it before. This is bullshit. Josh Allen. Man, turn this TV off. You know the fuck they just didn't goddamn compare this boy to Josh Allen.
Well, clipboard, so he finna leave. He ain't
Well, yeah,
finna
now
leave.
anyway.
Him and J Boo in New York.
So they got
They got J Boo.
So you gonna pick a quarterback that's you gonna pick up a team that's the boy that came down. You gonna go get a quarterback.
No, that's who they been here at DeVito. This the Italian guy that
he came from Dallas though. Dallas Marketing. Yeah. He was behind me because I remember skip all the time crazy.
Okay. But either way it go, man. Russell Wilson gonna end up leaving because he not finna hold no clipboard. He came to start somewhere.
Bro, where
You know what I'm saying? J Boo hold the clipboard.
Because he'll get too.
What you call it hold the clipboard? DeVito. Jackson Dart gonna end up being the goddamn
He gonna be a bencher. Too late in the first round.
I told you Dayball wanted that boy there. I'm telling you, they interviewed Shador. Once they interviewed Shador, they brought Jackson Dart in. He said Jackson Dart, my man. I'm telling you, though. They kept saying that they believed Jackson Dart was gonna fit their system better. That's why they went to go get him. Told you they weren't
So
finna
they
get
gonna get
him.
defense. So Atlanta gets some more defense.
Ed running from Tennessee. Good. Okay, what number is
Baltimore on the clock now.
Washington is the one I'm scared of. Cause they
Yo, bro. The Giants, bro. I wouldn't even go watch a Giants game if they were playing the Colts right now. I ain't got no respect for the Giants, bro. Fuck the Giants. I don't got fuck Dabo. Fuck everything up in their front office, man. I ain't got no respect for them, bro. Period.
Really, I ain't got no respect for everybody. Quarterback.
I can't believe y'all would Jackson Dart.
Like right now, I understand that it might be done like this. But it might be done like this for a reason. See what I'm saying? See the thing about it is
And I'm here for
Mason Rudolph. That's the only quarterback.
Don't draft me.
But he ain't in no condition to say that.
Don't draft me. Shit, I go goddamn. I'm good. Fuck it. I go goddamn play for the Stag. Fuck it.
Well, he might. But see, this the thing though, D. He can get drafted by he can get drafted by the Steelers right now and still end up being the starter day one of this season.
Shador will not be.
Shador can outplay.
Nobody got faith in him.
He can outplay Rudolph.
I agree, but I feel like right now showing it that no NFL GM or head coach has any faith in it, so they're not willing to take a chance on it. So that's telling me that I don't believe that he has a good career because he's gonna end up somewhere. Nobody wants him. You don't have no good career if don't nobody say, hey man, you my guy. You just end up some damn where. Don't nobody got no faith in people.
I mean, I hear what you
know what I'm saying? When they don't have no faith in you as a player, like, all right, you my guy, forget all this talk, you gonna end up somewhere that nobody got faith in you. You just gonna end up somewhere. That's why I was glad when Bernie ended up there because he ended up in LA where you didn't have to worry about anybody rushing you. You had nobody making you be good right now. You had a chance to take all your growing pains and knowing that you weren't finna get cut. You knew you weren't finna get cut. You can make all the mistakes you wanted to because you knew you was safe. You had a chance to grow. You feel what I'm saying? He can't grow nowhere with none of that. As soon as you get a chance, that we ain't like you when we got you. We ain't want you in the first place. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit. And that's basically saying don't be confident. Don't be confident in yourself. Don't have any, just sit back and just be quiet. I'm like, in a quarterback, you want confidence. You want that person to always say, I'm ready. That's just bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no respect for that, bro. Because ain't nobody else need no quarterbacks. All the teams at the end of this draft, their quarterbacks were good. Why? They went to the playoffs. So there's no quarterbacks needed for the rest of this way. And that's what Detroit finna pick him at 28.
But he ain't going to Detroit because they got their starting quarterback.
Yeah. Now, as golf a spring chicken? No. But is this somebody that but you know golf there for at least 2 or 3 more years? At least 2? At least this year, next year. So we know Shador ain't gonna sit back and sit for 2 years. He's not gonna do the damn what's the ball over there in Green Bay? He ain't finna do that. I see it right now, man. Shador don't start in the NFL. He gonna end up being hold the clip. Purely because of the genre or whatever they isolated him as.
He'll start.
He gonna never make it to the starter, bro. Don't nobody have enough faith in him.
Man. It ain't about having faith. It's about getting up there. Once you get up there, it's all about just going to work.
But somebody got to have faith for you to get up there. He gonna end up being like a man. If you
man, that boy gonna make a team even if you don't get go too far now, D. Come on, man.
You say he'll make a team. I'll say he'll make a team, but I will say he will not have a prolific career because he will just get picked as a consolation pick. Nobody wanted him. There's not one there's not one coach in this 2032 that said, I want Shador Sanders. That's why you didn't pick him in the first round. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wants the fanfare that comes with it, regardless to how much we feel like he can handle it, how much his dad has been, already, preparing him from coaching him from all the way being in the spotlight as a kid. We know that, but nobody has faith in it.
We don't know that. But they might just
It's terrible, bro. You gonna tell me that y'all are ready to take fucking Gardner Minshew, fucking Mariota, Goff, Dak Prescott, these quarterbacks that ain't worth a damn. Man, stop, man. I'm out on that. I'm out. Even though y'all know that the number one quarterbacks outside of Josh Allen, they're quarterbacks. What was the last white quarterback to win the Super Bowl?
Tom Brady.
Good. Outside of that, who was that? Who else?
Matthew Stafford.
Next. The boy from what you call it? Your boy. Mickey. But what we talking about? Subpar quarterbacks. Game managers. Not number one quarterbacks. Would you say Stafford's the number one quarterback? No. I mean like top flight quarterback, like top 5. No. I'm not putting him as top 5 quarterback. Yeah. Because you can name 5 quarterbacks that you know that's better than him. You're going to take Josh Allen. You're going to take Jalen Hurts. You're going to take Patrick Mahomes. You're going to take the boy in Houston. And you're going to take the boy in Green Bay. And you're going to take Burrow. You're going to take all of them.
No, you going to take Burrow. You ain't taking boy in Green Bay.
But you see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson. See,
when you can't believe you saying what you saying, I understand where you're
so you're
going.
going to put me.
But you ain't say that at first.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my only thing, that you're going to take those guys first.
All right, let's get to the rear.
All right, so this got to be a receiver. This got to be a receiver.
Man, they stupid.
Or edge help. Receiver or edge help?
Probably edge help.
Got to be receiver or edge help.
And that might be where that boy from Bama go. Cause they don't get
Campbell,
defensive players.
Yep. Because they ain't got subs no more. We going somebody to kind of replace him.
Yeah.
So that's why I said this gonna be an edge help, or they could get younger cornerback. This could be
It needs to be an edge or it needs to be a receiver.
You.
Sure.
Okay, now what's your next move?
I knew if we didn't move up, he was gonna get got though. That's what you gotta keep in mind.
Thank you for allowing him not to go to the Eagles. Thank you. We don't need them motherfuckers to get nothing else on defense to take us. I don't thank you. Thank you, Baltimore. We don't need
man.
You know, we don't need them motherfuckers to get nothing else on defense.
And I got the best GM in the game, man.
The Eagles need a punter.
Best GM in the game.
Matter of fact, no, the Eagles need a placeholder. Somebody to hold the ball. That's gonna be their best pick.
We got somebody.
Or a ball boy. Yeah, you need somebody to bring that juice out there that's good and quick. Get you a ball guy. Quick, look. Real fast.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a ball guy.
Right.
You need a ball boy. Cause you don't need him. Shit. I'm glad to get him, Lord. Shit. That motherfucker good. See, look how he played against them sorry with some bitches there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The safety is gonna be the one coming out next year that was Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
The one who came from y'all. Taylor Daniels. I think he gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? I like him coming out next year.
Damn, that nigga got up out of there. He went to one of the best defense.
Would you put that nigga next to motherfucking the other boy? They getting ready for you now.
And they got Humphreys in the thing.
Yeah.
In the back there with man, they getting ready for me, man. Steelers did that.
Y'all better. They got better defense though. You can't say that.
They got better on defense, and he's good in the pass game and the run game.
Yeah,
but
they got good.
At the end of the day, they still soft as fuck in the front seven. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna be front seven. They ain't got. Well, yeah, they do got 2 good linebackers.
You know what I'm saying? I think they got the
front four.
Linebackers. I say the front four.
Front four.
But they're decent. Their line is not as good as they used to be.
Front four.
So you know.
I think it was
Detroit. They quick.
Now don't hear me out. Hear me out when I say this. I think they were stupid though because I think it was more important for them to get an offensive player to help Lamar win the pass game.
Got tomorrow.
Lamar, like you said, it ain't many receivers worth picking with now.
Let's see how
it's cool.
I don't think it's many.
It ain't many, man.
It ain't many enough.
Unless you got a really, really good GM and you know how to pick talent and you going down to the smaller colleges.
I think it's still some decent. Some decent depth because it's still out there. I don't know if y'all gonna get him, but the guy from Missouri is still out there. You know what I'm saying? So you still got some decent.
I don't see no receiver. I'm saying Baltimore should have got him. I understand that, you know what I'm saying, but I just feel like his most defensive presence is out there. You already letting Marlon Humphrey play safety. Hamilton been playing say they're going to get another corner
So
there.
you still got Burton still out there. Whoever the guy Harris is from Ole Miss. And yeah, and then
Harris
Bun.
is the all-purpose.
Yeah, then right. Then Bun messed himself up, so he out of here. You right on that one. I'm gonna agree with you on the rest on that.
It's over with when it
Yeah,
comes
ain't
to
a lot of
receiving.
depth on the receiver
When it comes to
side.
that power, full receiving core.
Yeah,
Now, like I said, you might be able to get a diamond in the rough from one of these smaller universities, but you ain't gonna get none of them when it comes to receiving.
ain't much left. Ain't nothing left.
You got too many good tight ends. Now you got some good quarterbacks.
You got a decent quarterback. I don't think it's much. I think that the depth left is still in on the defensive
You got
back
two good
end.
quarterbacks left. Shador Miro.
So I can't believe that, bro.
That's it. Shador Miro. So my thing is this. Think about this. It might go before Shador because at the end of the day, Miro bringing more to the table than Shador because Miro can catch out and run, and he's just as big as like a D.
Yeah,
So it's like we got a pretty deep ball. And they might feel where we can look with them on the short intermediate round.
ain't
So
nothing left in receiver, bro.
tell me, man.
Ain't nothing left in receiver. Nothing. Ain't no more depth really. You going to get guys like just a guy like okay, I like the way he played, but ain't no more like top 10 talent left
Now
in
if that
receiver.
tight end out there from Notre Dame, I wasn't gonna get
I
him.
think I think he's a freshman or a sophomore.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
he
what
would
I'm
have been
talking
gone
about, the
too. I know
real
you talking about.
tall.
Yeah, he's still there.
That motherfucker good too.
Defensive tackle.
There's a lot of them bitches.
You ain't lying. I ain't
One of them bitches.
the bitches that win this first
Them
round,
bitches
bro.
still coming, man.
Yeah.
They still coming. I tell you that.
You said that what you said. I ain't gonna lie. What I will give you that you said.
We them D tackles deep.
When I asked you what team had what position had the most value, you said it was D tackle. I said running back. But them motherfuckers D tackles went off their first
They
round.
went.
At least about 5 or 6 of them bitches.
And they still got some more to
I've never
go.
seen this many defensive tackles go out like
The boy from
interior
South
line.
Carolina ain't went yet. The boy
Florida
from
shit.
Florida ain't went yet.
Yeah.
You just named another one that ain't went yet. The shit, what that boy name was, what school that boy, but you named, I think it was Oregon.
Yeah, no, Oregon went already. Remember, he went already. The boy from Oregon went. The boy from both cats from Michigan went. Um, Texas went. No, that was the offensive line. Two Texas offensive line.
Well, that boy from Texas still out there.
It's still it's defensive lineman heavy in this first round, bro. Heavy. Damn. Okay, now Washington. Where Washington go now?
Washington was looking at that safety we were looking
Yeah.
at.
So what's their next pick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it'll be for me.
We ain't got but four more
This a burn.
picks.
This a burn pick for me. He didn't get his name called tonight, ball. He can cancel that shit. He can cancel that shit. Ain't but 3 picks left. I mean, ain't but 4 picks left. 3. Shit. No, 4. Outside of this,
It's 4 picks left.
and all them quarterbacks.
Yeah.
MVP race. So shit. Who the hell going? Who for the big hill? This is, bro. This is the most disappointing, surprising, and different draft I've ever seen, bro. From when you had a player that was you had going as like the #1 quarterback the year before, have still a good season and completely drop out of the first round. That's crazy.
They going for what they need. But at the same time, it's some of them that they should have got him.
Crazy.
Shador should have been, he should have been picked.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is absolutely
Long time ago. Yeah, that's I don't.
This is crazy, bro.
That's that I got a problem with your dad. You could
To Gilbert Arena, boy was in a bad accident.
and they had to put
Yeah.
they put deuce coma, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I heard that. I think it happened yesterday or earlier.
I heard about the little, the kid that did the Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
You know, he got a twin.
Oh, okay.
He played for Detroit. They said the NBA is investigating them for switching places. Like switching, like you playing for Detroit and you going to play for
Oh, they that? Oh, that them boys from Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, them boys ain't did that shit.
Yeah, identical like this.
They ain't did that shit, man.
Like,
Come I'm just so what they gonna say? We gonna switch up for a week. You know what I'm saying? We need your defensive prowess over here in Detroit, and they need my scoring over here in Houston.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They swap up for a week. You know, niggas ain't taking that shit, man. Niggas think too much on bullshit. Nigga, man, like these folk ain't gonna notice that he done flew off and they done separated. Like,
Just let me know how trash my damn Auburn Tigers is. We have not had a first round draft pick in any capacity since 2020.
that ain't long though.
Look at 5 years, man.
That ain't long, man. You got a new head coach down there. He ain't been down there for 3-4
They
years.
let you know you ain't
Everything left. Just think if Bo Nix and all them wouldn't have left, but all them would have got drafted and you wouldn't have been that far. It wouldn't have been 5 years, D.
Joe Bonix wouldn't win first round. They don't respect us, man.
Okay.
They don't, man. You know, they can always be second to Bama. You know what I'm saying? So they don't respect to nobody come out of
That ain't got
Auburn.
nothing to do with
They
that.
don't even respect Cam Newton. That's why he got down on the sideline right now. They don't respect nothing to come out of Auburn, bro. Unless it's some goddamn plants that we grow or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, like Hunter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even on the radar.
Well, he's not on the radar because y'all had a sorry offensive line. Numbers went down because your quarterback was trash. So it's like
Typical.
you still got the numbers and the tape, the film. So you know he's still one of the top best running backs in the SEC. The only somebody you can argue this thing is coming out of the SEC this year.
Tennessee.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Come on, I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
you ain't. No, you ain't.
Yes, I
You
am.
ain't putting nobody else in front of
Shit.
Jacqueline Hunt. I'm not an
I'll
Auburn
put somebody
man,
from
but I
Bama in
know.
front of
Nobody. Look, man. What you call it, I think is a good running back, but like you said, Jacqueline
26. Who was 26 over there?
Jalen Miller.
Yeah, I get
But
him over there.
Jacqueline run hard. Jacqueline catch it out the backfield, run outside the tackle, run in between the tackle.
Like, I think y'all are
Jalen
better
Miller
at running
can.
back. You just didn't give it to your running backs. You
No,
know
we
what I'm
can't run the ball. We have not been able to run the ball in the 3 to 4 years. And that's even when Nick Saban was there.
That was a defensive tackle, bro. That offensive tackle. That's offensive tackle.
Yeah, that's
That's
OT.
offensive tackle.
That's the protect.
They gotta protect that big dog.
They got to protect their quarterback.
You got to.
They got to protect him. Where he come from?
Oregon.
Okay. Auburn, Washington.
Okay, well. All right, my guy. No lineman.
That's right.
All right, so this got up sound like
That's defense too.
yeah.
This got to be defense.
Yeah, this gotta be Will. This gotta be the boy from Washington. I mean, Michigan.
No, this got to be the guy. Well, yeah, it could be, but I was thinking more or less front defensive line.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they did look the boy from home.
Von Miller. Like he too much.
Okay, so he blocking that left right there.
The defense though, Buffalo.
Yeah.
But then again, well, the offense looked pretty good. They was Amari Cooper, but I think they need another receiver or a tight end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got tight end. They got some decent tight end. You know, they got old boy. They just don't throw the ball to him. Damn, what that boy name is, man. I can't remember, bro. I had my fantasy. Yeah, so they, you know what I'm saying? They got a decent tight end. I'm still stuck on this Shador shit. Golly, bro, that is crazy.
Ain't crazy. It is disrespectful.
That's crazy, man. Now y'all three people should have y'all picks ready than more than anybody else.
Well,
I think well y'all might have had to rearrange some shit, being that
we
y'all
definitely had to, because everybody we wanted gone.
Cause I think y'all wanted either the Walkers or Malachi Starr.
All them gone. So now it's about who the best D tackle.
What about old boy from you had to look at him and boy.
But they're looking at pass rushers too, so they
And the
might
Russell's still good. The one he made his big jump after the combine.
yeah, it might get him on the boy from Bama, because we need another pass rusher going inside of Nolan Smith. We are good when it comes to D tackle, because we got a better starting D tackle, corner.
Okay, I'm gonna say the pick shouldn't take long now, Buffalo shit.
Pick is in.
Y'all should be on.
Hopefully, Kansas City pick will be in.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all like
Gonna
now
get
they
this
could
shit
be
out of the
now.
way.
They would to me, I would definitely go Luther Burn with them though. They definitely need another receiver.
Thus far, who's had
But
the
they need a
best pick of
line
the
though.
draft?
Best pick. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of like that Malachi Stars pick over there for Buffalo though. I do like. I ain't gonna lie. I like that because they
Buffalo.
got a. I mean Baltimore, because they got a two-headed monster at safety now. And I do like that. Now, because some of the majority of the picks, like you said, they were out of the woodwork picks. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't necessarily like Cam Ward to Tennessee because I don't. They ain't got he ain't got nobody to throw the ball to. You know what I mean? You got Lockett now, but who else? You know,
Jacksonville trade.
you think that was the best pick?
Because they moved up to go get the best player.
Yeah, they did do that.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
saw
He
that.
is the best player. So, to me, Travis is the biggest player. And, they moved up 3 spots to make sure they were challenge.
Yeah, they knew they weren't gonna get him if they stay with
I
it.
think they did, made the best move. Now, they can possibly have the best draft, but they're going to get them a good quarterback. That's
Oh, Jacksonville.
what should do.
They ain't gonna go get no quarterback. They got faith in that boy there.
No, they don't.
You don't think so?
Nope.
They paid him like they did.
That contract is almost over.
I thought they extended him.
No, hell no. They were trying to get rid of him. I know they ain't trying to extend him.
What's that boy name is?
Sunshine. Motherfucker got down hurt now. They went to go and get what you call it, thinking he was gonna give him a run for the money. The boy from Alabama, he just didn't fit. That the one that was up there in New England.
Oh, okay. But his shit 5 years, 275 million.
What, 3 years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he signed that contract before the 2020. So basically before the 2024 season. So then I take him in the 2029.
And he might not make it though. He just got the ruthless concussion this season. Every year,
He was I guess
he play like trash.
and he got a guaranteed 200 million.
Yeah, but they can restructure that very easily.
Not the guarantee part.
Yeah, they can. They restructured the what Deshaun Watson.
He had to sign off on it.
That mean they still can do it. He can sign off D. If he
Give him the money.
shit, you might
I
not.
tell you, I'm
But at the end of the day, you understand, he might do just like Deshaun Watson did. Restructure that contract. And they say, oh yeah, we gonna keep you. We just want to restructure so we can get you some help.
You go get huh?
That's why. He had the red flags at time. They got him over the boy from Michigan because his 40 time was faster. That's all. But then again, You can also say that he played against better competition. Michigan might have had the better defense, but
you gonna have to cover the best receivers that's on the draft board.
he did too, though.
Kentucky didn't play nobody.
They played Texas.
They didn't even have to throw it.
Yeah, but they played them. It's about playing the talent, man. He played against a receiver that just got drafted in his conference.
Just like Booker went.
Well, there's something about him now that they like.
I think. Oh look, Kansas City traded
to us.
What?
What the fuck?
What the fuck type of shit is that?
Let's see who we trying to get. That we
gonna trade you
to hate. We moved up one state.
We hate Eagles.
No, we.
Yes.
Kansas City.
Yes, we are.
Fucking blue on, man.
I like the black devil.
No, man, we got to stop this shit. Stay with your team, man.
I like the quarterback.
Damn,
bro. How y'all?
Fuck that quarterback.
How y'all gonna trade with the fucking?
I wonder
the fucking enemy, bro.
Who we finna go get?
My question is, who the fuck you thought that you wasn't gonna get at 32 that you tried to go up from 31?
I don't know, but
that's what you move up.
But I'm just saying, we moved up one spot, but what did we give up for that one that little move?
We finna see.
That's what I'm saying. I hope we didn't give up too much, but if we moved up for that one spot.
Was it somebody you thought that they were gonna draft?
I don't know. Or it was somebody that
who fucking moves up one spot at the end of the draft?
That's why I say it's all on how we thinking, man.
Man,
he might have done this all because all the players that he wanted gone, so you want to make sure you get at least one. You know what I'm saying, out the draft that he was looking for. Or he might be trying to get somebody else want.
But my point is that, dude, you moved up one slot. The only other person that can get this slot before you is one person behind you.
And they might not have wanted.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the point.
But they might not have gave nothing up to get this. No, they
had to give up something.
What I'm saying is they might have gave up their 6th round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing that's gonna hurt them. It might be a dream for next year. It was gonna hurt them. Why ain't gonna do nothing to hurt us?
I feel like they went and got some dookie thing.
No. Finna see. Pick his in. Pick his in.
All right, what you got, Figo?
He
Mike Green?
I bet you defense. It's defense. Whoever it is. Mike Green, who the fuck is that?
Defensive man, I'm talking about from Washington.
Oh. E. G. E. E.
E.
The fuck? Straight off the stage, man.
I don't know why. He's only there because he had a fast 40, bro. Period. Because he's not even like, if you go and look at the top 10 DBs, because he's probably not even 5.
Nah, he ain't supposed to go in front of the boy from
Michigan. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Not at all.
No, you're not. You're not even you're probably gonna be on the practice squad, boy. Y'all terrible. That's a terrible pick.
That ain't no terrible pick. That's who they wanted now. That's who they wanted. You can't say that's a terrible pick. Now, a terrible pick is what the Saints did. A terrible pick is what the Giants just did.
That was a terrible pick because you're gonna.
A terrible pick is what the Giants did for the first 2 picks of this first round for them.
Because he's fast, he probably can't check a goddamn the wall.
Well, you know the Raiders did it for years. A lot of teams do that. I mean, let's just be real. Andy Reid has made a living off of doing that. Picking
There's some people that's gonna get some fucking steals in the top of the 2nd round.
Oh my God. Then when it's time for us to pick, they go to a commercial. The pick is in. Why not let us motherfucking, I bet all because them bitch ass Kansas City Chiefs ain't got their shit together. So we gonna go blah blah blah. And then we make that pick, this let them go.
We gotta see this. Who picks first tomorrow?
Cleveland. That's right there.
Tomorrow's gonna be Tennessee. Oh, anyway, Cleveland.
Just like
read on the phone. I was looking down. It's better the same.
I said
It's better the
Cleveland,
same.
get Shador in first tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Look, the Giants got the second pick tomorrow.
No, they worrying about the Giants. They ain't got them, man. I bet you the Giants gonna go and try to get a running back or a receiver tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many picks they got, but they gonna
Who they
go.
are?
The Giants, they gonna go and get somebody to go with Malik Neighbors because see they need another receiver. They ain't got no
They ain't
receiver
got but
like
one
that,
pick tomorrow.
and they need ain't no receivers worth looking at like that no more.
The only thing left is Burns still out there. He the only one. So you got a couple of people that got a oh no, Lamar just gonna this draft kind of weird.
The fuck we finna do, man?
Buffalo got 2 picks tomorrow.
Buffalo.
Yeah, they got 2 picks. You see, y'all still got y'all one at the end of the draft. You got my one. Majority of the people still got 1 pick, but I think Buffalo the only one. Tomorrow they got 2.
Unless a nigga trade. Somebody might trade though. That's the whole point. Somebody
Now,
might trade me.
now the Bears got 2 tomorrow too.
Somebody might say, hey man, I'll give you a pick if you blah blah blah. You know,
Yeah,
they
we
be
still trying to see
willing
what
to
Kansas
deal.
City gave up to get what y'all gave up to get that.
Shit, man.
They would have had to give up some. They can't. They're not gonna let. Because I still doubt they're gonna trade that pick just straight up.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think they got that Mike Green.
Let's see. But this is gonna get weird.
It's either that Mike Green that you talking about or the boy from Alabama. Or saying they done find the safety somewhere, somewhere else. But it's gonna be a safety or a pass rusher, one of the two.
Well, let's see.
We'll try to get a D tackle, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we just need a good bang up.
Man, when I woke up this morning and told you that I thought I wasn't gonna see Shador name go across this thing, I told you I was a lie. That's crazy. Okay, so you gave up a fifth. So you give up a fifth round in your pick. So you can give up nothing but a fifth round pick this year just to move up one spot. So who the fuck is y'all move up? Y'all had to take Kansas City was picking them. Cause why move up? Cause why give up one pick to move up one spot?
Cause they want
Oh, let's see.
talking about
Mike Green.
Mike Green.
Let's see.
What's so special about this
He
motherfucker?
look like the other boy number 11. Good job, cornerback pick. You called it.
Two.
You called it. I still think Mike Green better than him though. I don't like y'all edge rushers, man. I just don't. They never pan out. They just be freak athlete guys that play good in their position. They're not actually like pass rushers that got moves and just been in their position forever. They just get dropped because they athletic. He just lucky. He just happy to be going on to the Eagles.
He happy to be going to a decent team.
No, he ain't going to the Eagles. That's a bunch of dynasty that's going to win it. Look at what
6'2".
235.
He stopped.
Why did he win left? You mean Michael Parsons? Told you athletes. You feel what I'm saying? He's just an athlete. Yeah, I just think he's an athlete.
He not gonna play now. He gonna be on the edge. He not gonna stand up now. I mean, be in the backfield of the linebacker. Cause the boy the Kobe Dean gonna be back there with Vaughn. He gonna take sweat place.
Oh, he's gonna come up on the right on the other side.
He gonna be on the other side of the Kobe Dean, man. Not the Kobe, but even the Kobe Dean.
Mm-hmm. Who's got other Braun and the other guy?
No, I'm still saying nothing to be doing. Nolan Smith, I'm
Nolan
talking
Smith.
about. Nolan Smith is the other side here, rush.
Look at them this year's draft caps. I don't like them caps. I don't like that design. Yeah, I don't like. I like when they just had the big simple. I don't like all that extra writing. They don't I don't like them. I don't like them new caps. I don't think that was you know what I think that was? I think that was an SECP. They wanted to stay SEC.
Yeah.
They wanted to
I mean, my defense is all, well, not my defense, but my team is pretty much Alabama, Georgia.
what, one Bama player or two?
I got about 8 Bama players.
For real?
You tripping.
Only thing I know is what Devontae Smith and who else? I didn't know y'all had. I thought y'all was just Georgia. I didn't know y'all had Alabama players. Who else y'all got from Bama outside of him? I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, so you don't think Georgia. You know,
I know what Jalen Hurt and the run. The
they
receiver.
got 2 offensive line.
Okay, so I didn't know about all of them.
They got Chan Womack and my son, the one that was on Alabama playing center with the overall.
Okay.
He playing.
See, I don't know none of them players like this.
Yeah.
You would know them. You know what I'm saying?
I got 2 cornerbacks in the practice squad. They were on the regular squad, but once we got this,
Sure.
Quentin Mitchell, they moved him to the practice team. We had Eli Ricks and John Jones still. You know what I'm saying?
So you know that. You know what I'm saying? See, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Let's cover more.
Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, the last pick, the Kansas
Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City, and
The Goats.
The what?
Goats. You see the thing in the back say champions again? Yeah. Champions.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
When they went back champ,
Yeah. You forgot?
who they went back to back?
You forgot they were trying to go 3 in a row this just past?
It was 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who they beat.
They beat y'all and they beat. Y'all.
20, I think they were going for 3 out of 4 years.
No, they were going for 3 in a row. Who?
Volatile. Mistake. That's probably why they didn't too, because hey, we getting all that.
Whatever pick was gonna be there.
No, we knew him. So
Okay. 222 they played. San Francisco.
that's a
San Francisco.
yeah.
They beat them the first time, beat y'all the second time. They beat y'all.
Repeat.
They won going for 3 feet. They won in 22 and 23. 22, 23.
Oh, they won in 22.
They won in 19. And then they lost.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They won 19.
I got you.
Then they lost to Brady. Then somebody else won. Cause when did y'all win with Slicky Nicky? When did y'all win with Nick Foles?
16, 17. 16,
Well,
17.
all right, man. First round comes.
I like my pick. I know it's a
But you had to
pick.
take when you at the end of it.
I
You
know
gotta
it's a
take the
pick that
end.
nah fuck that. You picked a nigga that might not even play in the next year or two. They just said he
got one shoulder. He need another shoulder, and he got a knee problem.
right. So you got a motherfucker that got a bad knee.
And two bad shoulders.
And two bad shoulders, and he playing DN linebacker. You need both them shoulders and that knee. I just don't see.
You know what I'm saying? One of the other players that got was hurt. That was out for a while.
The guy you were talking
Yeah,
about.
Mike Green was good.
He's all the way healthy. I understand the boy from Birmingham played against better competition now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get me somebody to throw in.
Make a difference now. Yeah.
But in how I trust.
Yeah, that's all we can do at this
Go
point.
Bird. Yeah. But
well, you know, guys, that sure tells us the end of the first draft with the Cuttin Up Chrissy Lou. Now, I was very disappointed I didn't see my boy Shador. So, before we end up, man, what do you think Shador ends up second round? Do you think he goes day 2?
yeah.
Who you think is the best team that he goes?
One of them bitch ass teams that could have picked him today.
So I say you either say either Cleveland or the Giants. No, I'm sorry. Giants out, they got dark.
Keep
so
on putting the Giants up there. I told the Giants don't want no brother at their faces or their franchise.
You made that clear.
I told you that. I knew Russell Wilson wasn't gonna be out there play. Look, he might start a game or two, but overall, he would not be the actual starter for the whole season. The Giants, they wanted Jackson from the get-go.
Say is the Giants, I'll give you a draft grade is an F minus.
Well, I think this draft was overrated anyway. I think, like you said, it was top heavy.
Very top heavy.
It really wasn't that many actual players.
It was top heavy, and also you wanted to see what Gentry was gonna go. And that was it. So, all in all, good draft. Hey, we'll see. Hey, we'll see what these players and how they will make their impact going into the 2025 season, especially with the what your fantasy effect will be.
That was up though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll rock with you guys, and we will see you guys on the next week, next episode. Y'all.